to the
Welcome
All
back.
New Nerds live, where it's Levi of Numenor and Gibbs and special guest Johnny, who's sitting off screen right now, who will join in just a moment. Don't worry, guys. Johnny is here, but he just doesn't want to be here for this part of the conversation. Yeah. So as you may have, you could tell from the thumbnail, we're gonna try and do a ranking tier list thing today. You know, have some fun with that. But I did want to, you know, because we missed the streams. I did want to talk about House of the Dragon and Rings of Power a little bit with Gibbs, who I
just
often
a little
stream
bit
with.
Before we get into the good stuff.
Just a little bit.
Dimes and Mug.
Sponsor boys. Mug. With the don't worry, Mug. Johnny's still here. I can see him.
He's
sitting,
here.
He's sitting
lurking.
Backstage. He's lurking,
but he's sitting backstage.
Just doesn't want to talk about it. So let's start with House of the Dragon. I mean, we didn't get a chance to put out there our feelings. For me, this was the weakest step of the show, but still like an 8 out of 10. Like still riding pretty high, still very good. Less action, more politics, a lot more explicit material in this one. They were like, let's put it all in episode 4. Why not? I don't know. I liked it still, but
yeah, I thought it was very good. I think it's hard for me to rank it too much above some of the other episodes because, like, objectively, it's just a lot slower. A lot like less happens here. Bit of a cool down after the big spectacle of the end of episode 3. But some very good stuff here. I thought, like, honestly, it was more of just like a social commentary on Westeros. Like, everything that happens is very applicable to Game of Thrones too, I would say. Like, I don't think anything like super huge happens plot. Like,
we talked about this off screen. How do you feel about the prince who's promised?
Yeah. Ooh. It's like, oh, remember when we forgot to tell this story?
Because if my recollection serves me, that was what Melisandre was trying to sell Stannis, right? And, she was like, the prince who's promised, and then she was like, it's you, John, and then never.
It just never.
never
like,
materialized.
All of Melisandre just sort of like.
Remember that time she just turned to ash? That was cool.
Yeah, every time she like turned Stannis into like a shadow demon and he killed someone, and then it's just like.
I do actually.
Yeah, Game of Thrones had a lot of problems, even in the earlier seasons,
especially
as great
Stannis.
as it was. Yeah,
poor Stannis.
I'm happy that House of Dragons isn't having these issues yet, and I think that's because it's a smaller story. Obviously, like what we saw last episode is like so much more contained than any other Game of Thrones episode ever was. I think. But
yeah,
still totally good stuff. I think a lot of foreshadowing in there for people that know what happens with these characters.
So you were mentioning to me something off screen that I didn't really. So you were talking about how there's like a brief moment on when they're sort of Daemon and Rhaenyra are walking through King's Landing, where there's a woman without eyes who's like, "Do you want to see your future? How you die?"
Yeah.
But you were saying to me like that's, but nothing like they didn't really go into that at all. Like, I don't know. Well,
I mean, I don't want to spoil anything. I mean, no, spoilers. It's all out there.
But there was no. Well, that's what I'm saying. It was like there was no like in that scene. She didn't.
There was a quick cut right after she says that to the next scene that sort of implies what happens to her.
Okay.
A little bit.
All right, I see.
Anyway, good episode. I think just being down sort of in the bowels of King's Landing was a lot of fun. We see like how much more like lively it is. Like the juxtaposition of just like the empty King's Red Keep, just like it's so quiet and there's like no one. It's just like dark and no one's around versus just like the bustling streets of King's Landing.
Imagine being one of those like guys on the fire. Like the fire job, you know, those like they have all those like dragon things where they just go like every 10 seconds. Like, there's just a guy like behind it.
Yeah.
So here, let's get the
very scripted sequence, but still fun.
It was fun. I don't know if you saw Millie Alcock was talking about like that scene, and she was like, "We shot that for like 12 hours, and some of those poor extras were like 69 for 12 hours." I was like,
"Yeah,
that's funny." I was like, "That's funny. That's a good." Wow, that's funny.
Game of Thrones historically has had a very extreme and hard working environment all through Game of Thrones. It's just like a lot of controversy, a lot of injuries, a lot of mistreatment of extras and crew.
Yeah, that was
not good stuff. I think they've learned from their mistakes.
I think so too.
I just want to point out before going on to Rings of Power is that this is, I think, only the second female director that any of these, like including Game of Thrones, has ever had, and that was purposeful because this is sort of a sex episode. And if you watch the sort of after behind the scenes on HBO, like she talks about like how it's important. Just so
always
many
watch
scenes.
those behind the scenes. Very good.
Yeah, it's just how like pretty much all like sex scenes and movies are always filmed by men, sort of like a very rigid perspective. So I liked what she was talking about, the director, about just how she approached this episode.
Speaking of perspectives, because I don't want to move on too fast. One of the interesting
things
things
you were
about
trying to push this on.
No, one of the interesting things about the episode was that we as an audience see one thing, but then it's seemingly both characters involved with the event in question are lying about it, which is interesting to me. Because that's not something we've really usually as a viewer, you at least somewhat know the motivations or the truth behind stuff. But yeah, I mean, the big crux of this episode is like they saw Rhaenyra and Daemon like, they were doing the Targaryen thing, but that didn't actually like happen. Like he definitely tried, and she was into it, but it didn't happen. He was he like shut it down though, and I was like,
he couldn't get it up. Simply put.
You think that's what it was?
Like for much
I don't know,
deeper
man.
psychological reasons of like, I think he was like, I can't do this. This is wrong. But of course, he also, could have had the motivations.
Yeah, I think he's trying to manipulate. I just don't
I don't know. There's a lot going on there. You're right, and like we as the viewer don't even know exactly like how far that happened. Like it was sort of left ambiguous.
But to me, what sold it as ultimately nothing happened between them was that she immediately was like, "Hey, Kristen Cole."
Yeah.
Like,
hey, Crispin.
Crispin.
Sir Crispin.
Imagine being that guy.
One of the funniest lines of the show, actually, back in episode 2, is like, what is it, Sir Crispin? Like, damn.
Got him. I don't know. There's a lot of deceitfulness and lying in this one. Viserys is looking kind of haggard. His back is getting
really bad.
His back is getting.
I did some of my own research into that. I guess in the books it's mentioned a little bit that like sort of the throne like is almost like a sentient being, like a little bit, to the point where like it seems to injure those that are like unworthy.
Interesting. That sounds cool.
Because we don't like ever really see this with other characters in Game of Thrones, as far as we know. Like obviously Joffrey was unworthy, but
in Game of Thrones, what we watched didn't take place over, I think, like all the time that's going to have passed in all of House of the Dragon will have ellipsed all of the time that passed in Game of Thrones.
Dance of Dragons is going to be 20 years.
Yeah, so
Game of Thrones is probably like 10
at most. So it's like I could see how maybe we didn't see the effects because we went through so many people on the throne in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
it's true. But Viserys has been king for a while.
It has been documented that Aegon specifically made the throne to be like uncomfortable. So
yeah,
obviously it's cutting up his back there.
I love that shot, man. When Daemon is just laying on the floor. I thought that was so.
I thought you were gonna say I love that shot where Alicent is just laying there motionless.
No, well, I mean, it was a good. I mean, it was a good scene.
It was juxtaposed, positioned like right next to just very passionate.
It was a good ep.
It was a great episode. It was.
However, to transition to the next show.
Yeah, so let's get into something we disagree on.
I think after seeing House of the Dragon, dude, the boats look so much better in Rings of Power. Let's talk about that for a second. The quality of boat, Rings of Power, way up here. House of the Dragon, way down here.
Like
boat difference. That's just.
You can just compare Rings of Power to any TV show.
I know. I'm just messing with you. No, I really liked Rings of Power this week. And you seemingly did not, for reasons that I understand. But go ahead and express.
I liked the Southern Land storyline with Arondir, the elf, and being captured by the orcs. I thought all of that was fantastic. Him cutting down the tree, awesome scene.
Oh my god!
Stuff.
When
the camera,
dialogue,
even
when the camera crops up over and he turns and the arrows in his chest like that, I was like,
yeah.
I love that guy.
They're making Mordor.
They're making Mordor, right? Yeah.
It's something that's not really documented in the Silmarillion very much. This is sort of the like storyline that they made up for the most part.
I mean, I wanted to ask you about that because because this is going to go to our further disagreement in terms of our enjoyment, is I don't really know, outside of the movies, I do not know that much from the book lore. I've read The Hobbit, but that is it. Like the fact I picked up on the fact I'm like, okay, they're making Mordor, and that to me got me excited. I was like, that's kind of cool.
It's cool.
Like,
It is cool, and we know that obviously Celebrimbor is going to be building like one of the towers. He's like,
yeah.
We have to build 2 towers. That's 4, 2 towers. Yeah. Obviously, they're setting up a lot of stuff. I don't know. You picked up Isildur is sort of prominent there in the Numenor storyline,
and that's Elrond's brother.
No, Isildur was the ship captain's like son.
Oh, him. Sorry, I thought you meant when they were at like when they're looking at the mural of Elrond and Elrond's brother. They're like, this guy's important, and I was like, because Elrond's in the mural,
and we're gonna see him. He was sort of sting of the episode. We know he's up in the tower somewhere.
Yeah. But the
Isildur is one of the first characters we're introduced to in Lord of the Rings. In the summary of the battle that we're leading up to, where he's the one who cuts the ring from Sauron's finger. That little boy there on the boat.
Right.
A very important character. He takes the ring. He has the ring at Mount Doom. He chooses not to throw the ring in, and he's the one killed by orcs. He becomes a Nazgul.
Yeah, he becomes a Nazgul. Yeah. Oh no, not the Nazgul.
Yeah. So pretty big implications here. That sort of surprised me. I guess they're doing some time compression here. The Silmarillion takes place over hundreds of years.
Okay, things are happening sooner than I thought.
Yes, they are. That really
I didn't even make that connection. So
it's even possible that it's not him, but I think it is.
Why would they not?
His dad was also there, and in that battle, a lot of the characters we've met, like Gil-galad, the Elven King, like he's at that battle. He gets killed by Sauron. So does Isildur's dad, who is the ship captain.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like I recognize him as like I think you might be a ghost. Like later on, I was like, I think, is that what you are? Like in terms of like, is he one of the?
No,
because you know what I'm talking about. Like there's the Ghost Army, right? And those are Numenorians.
We're gonna see that. Yeah, we don't know who those people are gonna be. I don't think.
Okay,
I
got the vibe because I was like, you seem important, and you seem like you're.
No, they are important. They're both just gonna be in that last battle, which goes on for like years.
Well, regardless of knowing that stuff, I still like those characters in that environment.
No, I mean, to me, Numenor is just sort of boring.
That was awesome.
Like these are the guys that go on to make Minas Tirith, which I think looks like 30 times like better and cooler. And like this was also like the gods like made this like sick island for him, and it's just like wasn't that cool to me?
I thought it was pretty.
It's not what I pictured. I definitely
love their ships. The shape of their ships, very cool. Like that scene initially when like they introduced the son. The names are tough for me just because they're like the dad's is like Effendil.
Yeah,
they're all like they have like accents.
Elendil, and Isildur.
But like with the scene where they introduce him and like the way the ships are coming across the waves, the way that whole thing looked and the sails. I don't know. I love that was a good scene.
I just like all the stuff that happened on Numenor. Just not a big fan of. Like Halbrand going down and like drinking with like the Numenorians. Like whatever. It's just like boring.
I like Halbrand though. He's a king of men.
We don't see that is to like we don't know what that is gonna be. As far as I know, that's like I think he might be a king from the Southlands. That's a culture we don't really know anything about in Lord of the Rings. Like, who was there in Mordor before the orcs and Sauron? We don't know.
Has Mordor always been the Southlands in terms of like, in not like how we know it got there, but it was always like, yes, Mordor was once the Southlands, a realm of men.
I mean, I don't know if they ever used that word specifically, but it's the same place in the map. So
yeah, I knew that much because I've seen that map before. So I was like, I think that I was like, this is Mordor right here.
I believe so. Yeah.
We
don't know anything about the culture there, so I think he might be a king from there. I wouldn't be surprised. Like,
maybe
this is sort of my far out fan theory. I think he might end up being like the Witch King.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if he's
That's sort of like where I think this might be going.
I love that.
He's gonna be a villain, but I think he might. We don't know anything about the Witch King. That's a very like big. I can't believe like
this kid is gonna be an Nazgul.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's cool. Yeah, it's fun seeing these characters. My biggest complaint, though, has been Galadriel throughout the show. Don't like her character. Misrepresentation.
Well, I mean, yeah, I once again, we have different perspectives on this. So unfortunate, because I enjoyed it. I thought her smiling on horseback, because she's been so dour the whole show, and that moment for her.
Yeah, it's just usually like the travel sequences in Lord of the Rings are my favorites, and this was just like, I don't know, the like slow-mo of them on the beach, and she's like like on the horse, not doing it for me.
Also, I'm pretty sure that guy's got to be Gandalf, right?
Ah, God, I hope not.
He's got to be one of those, like,
considering that the first word he said is friend, very much a Gandalf thing. Considering he's chilling with the early hobbits, very much a Gandalf thing.
Just like in the wide shot when they're pulling away from the Harfoot convoy, and he has like the cloak
but
on.
Gandalf is not supposed to be there already, and that would really change things. Like in Lord of the Rings, when we like in that first like sequence, we see the last alliance of men. Like Gandalf is not there.
Yeah,
would have been a much bigger deal if he was there. I mean, that like. If what happens, like, that means Gandalf failed. Like, he was sent after that big battle to, like, go around Middle-earth and not be a warrior, but to, like, keep an eye out for Sauron, make sure he didn't, like, make a return. So he would have failed, because Sauron is going to come back.
And is that him at the end of the ep?
No.
Not him. I didn't think so. I was like, this is a mislead. Yeah, that's what I felt.
No, it's a misdirection. That's not going to be.
Because they showed like the hand, and I was like, oh, that's like a Sauron-like hand.
They're going to try to sneak it by as like it's going to be like a big reveal, because he's going to be in human form. He's going to be working with Celebrimbor to make the rings.
Yeah. Was he an elf though?
He disguises himself as an elf. Yeah, okay. He's not an elf, but he can change his form.
I mean, like, yeah, that's what I meant. You said human. I was like, I thought he was going to be an elf.
Human. Sorry, he's an elf. Yes.
It's all right. I got it.
Ardar, I believe this guy's name is. Who knows who this guy is?
Well, I'm excited about it because I like it.
I am too. I don't know. I thought this episode just didn't move the plot forward a whole lot. If I'm being honest, like I don't. There's only 5 more episodes.
Is it only 8?
Yeah, it's only 8.
I thought it was 10.
Yeah, only 5 more episodes here, and there's a lot of ground to cover. And I guess like they haven't officially made a season 2. I'm sure they will. So I don't know where this season's going to end up, but
we got to get some more. I was missing Elrond and Durin this episode.
I know that was the storyline I was most interested in, and they dumped it.
Well, not dumped, but you know that's how these big shows are.
And with the Harfoot, like they got like 5-10 minutes of screen time.
Only a little bit of Harfoot this episode.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still positive on the show.
As am I.
I'm gonna have complaints every single episode. That's just the way it is.
That's just the way it be. All right. Well, speaking of someone who complains a lot,
yeah, let's get this Johnny boy in here because I see him sulking down there.
Let's get this Johnny guy, and welcome everyone to the show. It's Johnny.
Nothing else from Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Hello, Johnny.
Johnny, you're on live.
Johnny, you're on the show live.
Oh boy, can you not hear us?
Johnny, all right, I'm gonna mute him because he's on the phone, seemingly.
Sorry, he was like, guys, I'm gonna be down there. I'm gonna be ready to come on.
Anchorman says Levi loves She-Hulk. I do love She-Hulk, and I'm very excited for Daredevil.
Tonight, yeah. So we're going to be doing a reaction live, or not live tonight. We're going to be doing a reaction uploaded probably.
Hello!
There he is. Brought him on the show. Didn't know he was on. Very good.
You spooked me a little bit here.
Didn't spook you. We told you. We gave you many warnings.
Basically,
I had you muted.
Frodo throws the ring into Mount Doom. Actually, no, Gollum bites his finger off.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I've seen that already.
Spoilers. Yeah.
I've seen that already.
You get left behind.
But I don't know if we introed it, but we got a little something.
No, we talked about it. House of Dragons talk.
Rings of Power.
Rings of Power talk concluded. Now we can get into the juicy.
1 week to Andor, guys. 1 week to Andor.
1 week to Andor. Wow, that's wow.
And 3 episodes, literally a movie length premiere.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a little scary though.
Yeah, that's a little scary for us.
We get it's not even like a joke. We get a Star Wars movie next week.
Right.
Like that isn't really a stretch.
Right.
That to me is very exciting because it's.
Speaking of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Gonna do
something
with Star Wars.
Did you find another tier list or?
No.
Okay, so we have sort of a bunky tier list. I think it's fun though. I'm a fan of it. Some of the stuff that we're comparing to one another just is like in a completely different realm. But we're gonna go for it. Grievous Wheel versus.
Today we're gonna do a little bit of a Star Wars ship tier list.
Star Wars, the ship unleashed.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, Star Wars, the end pod overlay. Star Wars, the Pandora play on Steam ad.
Who made this? I don't know.
Who cares?
Of course.
It's kind of bad.
Shout out to this person.
Shout out to Coogan15. Sorry, I called you
sort of a bad tier list. It's not the best.
Well, we put the ghost.
So
we put the ghost on the thumbnail, and the ghost is not on here.
The ghost is not on here, unfortunately.
But I
would rank that very high.
S. I'd rank it S. I'd rank it S.
We can just put it somewhere.
We'll just put ghost up in the S tier to start.
Yeah, imagine it.
So of course, if there's anyone in chat,
I don't think I can add any images.
Give us your opinions on these ships as we talk about them.
This is a silly list.
It's a very silly list, but we're gonna have fun with it. So
the ATS.
You wanted to say F it and look at another one then?
I thought that's what you were going to be doing.
That's what we thought we were doing.
We were talking House of Dragons and Rings of Power.
Me? That's what I was doing?
We said it like 5 times. I don't know.
I told you what I was doing.
Yeah.
Well, we can't talk about that on stream. So
yeah. Anyways, I can look.
Star Wars ships.
I can go to another one if you want. This is the only ship one, I think.
Yeah, I can't find another ship one. Whatever. This sounds fine to me.
Johnny was talking to his best friend Peter Parker.
This is not a podcast tier list. This is a live tier list.
Live.
We're going off the rails here.
Live off the rails.
Tier list.
I say we just get into it.
I'll pull up another one if you want to do that.
There isn't another one.
Yeah, I feel like we tried.
No, I know. Just like another Star Wars related one. We don't have to do the ship.
No,
I can make one.
I don't know how many times I have to say I like this one. Is it just Levi here that's against this?
I guess so.
No, I just would like some more ships on there. But
I wish the N1 was on here. Mando's M1. You know, there's something to be desired. But anyway.
Yeah, but there isn't a blue one.
Yeah. Hold on now. That's a weird take. We don't need Mando's N1 if there's
the N1 is on there.
Yeah.
I know, but Mando's M1 is a little different.
All right, AT-AT. Let's start the bidding. AT-AT.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, listen.
Here we go.
Classic.
Johnny.
It's a classic. They are terrifying creatures. When they first came out in The Empire Strikes Back, everyone was freaking out about them.
Johnny was there. 1980.
People still freak out about them to this day. I think they're really cool. Although they're pretty easily taken down, in my opinion.
It's varying how easy.
But man, are they cool?
All right.
I don't know. In terms of ranking,
motherfucker.
In terms of ranking, I put it at like a solid B. I think.
Solid B. Wow, that's low.
You gotta think about what else we have on.
I do agree, Johnny.
I was thinking putting it like top A icon factor. This is an AT-AT, man. This is like besides the Millennium Falcon and like the Death Star, probably the most recognizable thing.
I know, but this is our personal preference here, Ben. This is what do we really think? These are honest takes on the ultimate Star Wars ship list. And I'm telling you what, AT-AT is a B ship for me.
You'd put it on S, Ben?
No, I said top A, but
you got
that's
2B. But I'm saying B. We gotta talk about it. I don't know.
Because this is the first one, I kind of have to put it here.
It looks cool, right? I'm there for it. But
I'm there for it as well. But you gotta think about what else.
You gotta think about other stuff. The way some of these other ships make me feel. The AT-AT
I can
always
handle
been cool.
top B.
Okay.
The AT-AT has always been cool.
I think there's some ships on here that.
But it's sort of it's always been like the Family Guy gag of like they're like dogs and they're jumping around or whatever.
You're right. You know what? Screw icon factor. If we're talking personal preference, B is fine for me.
It's a B.
I think you can take into account icon factor if you would like, but it's just.
It's a personal. It's a personal.
It's a personal.
Personal decision.
It's your world. We're just living in it.
Speaking of personal decision.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Because I feel this way about the AT-AT because the next one, the ATTE, I like much more. To me, this is an A, maybe even a bottom S. I love the way these things can just climb up walls. The clones aspect of it.
Clone Wars movie.
I was gonna say
Battle of Teth moment.
Live action? Like I actually don't think I'm crazy about it, but all the Clone Wars stuff, like
so good.
I'm just thinking like Bad Batch. What episode
Bad
is
Batch.
that?
Yeah.
I forget what
episode 10
episode
on
that
Raxus.
is. Yes, Rex is great up, and just
Something.
Clone Wars movie. Them like the assault on Teth,
on Teth, and
and
when
just
in
like
season 2,
Anakin and
season
Ahsoka
2,
like jumping from him.
beginning of season 2,
Good moments on these little guys.
Cargo of Doom when they drop out of the Venator onto Cad Bane's ship. Very cool. And Admiral Yularian's like,
I'm still saying like D. I don't put this above the AT-AT.
I do. I personally do. This
I'm gonna
is
put
an
it at A as well.
Yeah, to me this is an A.
Yeah, this is an A for me.
All right.
I mean, there's just so many
There you
cool
go.
moments. I would point to you.
Coming up.
Anyone who has doubts about the ATTE, go ahead and watch.
Okay, that's gonna be bottom A though.
Go ahead and
let's
watch.
Be careful here.
The
That's gonna be bottom.
season two, like it's like episode 15 or 16. It's the second episode of the Eth Koth arc on Seleucami when General Grievous is escaping, and there's this great like, it's directed by one of the second unit directors of A New Hope actually. It's a really cool directed ep. But there's this great shot of an ATTE like spinning its top turret and shooting a missile out of the sky as it comes at Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's like the coolest thing. I love it. And that like little moment has always made me love the ATTE. But yeah, A. I approve.
Yeah. Bottom A.
Well, you know.
No.
Top A.
I said okay, but we scale.
I know.
It's hard. Okay, well, it's gonna be hard for me to like do this because these like the first couple.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Just don't forget. This is gonna end up towards bottom.
All right, Bongo.
Bongo.
Is that what it's called? I don't think I know that. It's called Bongo?
That's what they call it in the movie.
I didn't know that.
It's like a bongo.
I will be honest. Some of the ship names I don't know. I'll say it right now. I don't know some of these.
You didn't know that was a.
I know. Well, I know them. I just don't know the names. Sorry.
I don't know. Like I feel like Bongo is pretty iconic. The Gungan Bongo
I just
submarine.
call it like the Gungan submarine. Yeah, so I just call it. Not the
It's a bongo
Anyways.
though.
Okay.
They're like
Okay.
you must take a bongo through the planet.
It's called the tri-bubble bongo.
Bongo. The bongo,
Tri-bubble
man.
Bongo.
Tri-bubble bongo.
Tri-bubble
That's
bongo.
Do you know who makes it?
I
The bongo,
love-
the
I
bongo
love this
Meccan
ship.
cooperative.
I think this thing.
Fun
looks awesome.
fun mission in the fucking
always a bigger fish.
in
Looks like a
the
squid.
Lego Star Wars game.
Looks like a squid. Like
Like a squid.
but it is like
I got a
part
Christmas
of a
one
very
of it as a
goofy
gift.
scene, so
Through the planet core.
tri-bubble bongo.
The bongo, man. I don't know. I've always been kind of mid on the bongo, to be honest.
I mean,
put it
I
in
wouldn't
bottom
put it
B.
above an AT-AT because that doesn't sound
I
right.
put him bottom B.
Yeah, bottom B sounds good. It's tri-bubble bongo.
Can you settle for bottom B, Levi?
I'll settle for it. I'll accept the tri-bubble because I appreciate Doug Chang's design work on the tri-bubble bongo. The way like the engine like twirls on the back is really cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of all like Gungan like imagery.
But I've never been
I'm gonna
I've
big
never
fan.
been
You heard it here.
this.
Gibbs, big fan of Gungan imagery.
big
True. All
big
their,
bongo
like,
guy.
Like all their like bubble city.
Yeah, get a load of this, Brent. They didn't know what the bongo was called. It's the bongo.
Okay,
I don't. Okay,
no,
I just said it.
said
And
bongo.
it's
I
gonna
knew
happen
bongo.
again.
I didn't know it was called the tri-bubble bongo.
Yeah,
That
try
was
bubble
news
bongo.
to me.
That's pretty interesting.
The bongo Meccan. The bongo Meccan.
Mug, the
cooperative.
Rebels B-wing is not on this list, and I was gonna
No,
bring it
it's
up when
not.
we got to the B-wing and just be like, because
Rebels
of
B-wing
that,
is
it's
the
way
better
higher.
B-wing.
Because that is one of my favorite
Well,
Rebels
specifically
episodes.
the
Actually,
Blade Wing. Yeah. So
We
good.
can
as
we can get to him again.
Levi and Johnny know, we watched that at Star Wars Celebration. One of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
Of Rebels. Sort of a hot take, I think, but love it.
Brent. Look, even Brent knew it was a bongo. I'm sorry. All right, V-Wing. Republic V-Wing.
Underrated ship, in my opinion. I don't know if
Like,
I don't know
It's like
if I rank
barely
it,
in anything.
but
like-
you're right. It is barely in anything.
So underused.
It's in the end of Revenge of the Sith, and now it's been used most prominently in Bad Batch.
Is the ARC
Right.
170 on this list?
I hope so.
No way
Yeah, no way the
Uh-oh, I
V-Wing's
don't
on here.
no way the
ARC
viewing is there in ARC 170.
I have such a ARC 170 hot take too. Damn.
Dang.
This list is kind of
This list sucks. It's fun.
Okay, I said let's.
I know you
someone
did.
else.
But there's no
There's no other list.
We could have done another subject. That's what I was saying.
The
we
thumbnail is
made
made.
the thumbnail. We made
And
the
I wanted to
thumbnail.
talk about shit.
I know. Well,
All right, V-Wing though.
if we change it. We change
I
it.
love
we're talking about
the
V-Wing.
Imperial. I have a connection to the ship from the comics. This is like the first iteration of the TIE fighter. You see it a lot
I
in
think it's
Bad Batch.
a sweet ass ship.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know though. It's like I too think it's a sweet ass ship, but Like if the arc's
I
on
put
here,
it.
to me,
I put it here. Sorry.
Yeah,
I would put it in
accept
C tier.
I would personally say C as well.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that.
But I love it.
I could settle
It's
for
just,
C.
Yeah,
Fair.
Brent is right. I don't know why they're mixing ground and air, but
because this is a funky list and
it's
we
a
committed
funky
to it.
list, and
We didn't make this, Brent.
We did
Yeah.
not.
I didn't
make
have time to make it. I didn't have time to make it today. So
It's funked up. All right, Cloud Car.
Cloud car.
Love me Cloud Car.
Love Cloud
I had
Car.
a sick like Cloud Car toy when I was a little tyke.
F.
F?
No.
I hate the Cloud Car.
Whoa!
I've always didn't. I have never liked.
Thumbs down on that opinion.
I've never liked the Cloud Car. I think it's dumb.
I would have. I could settle for here.
It is.
No way. No way. It's above the V-wing.
It's not. Oh, I would say C tier.
This
Okay. Here.
Fine. I love the Cloud Car, but
Let's talk about it though. I feel like we haven't really. What draws you to the Cloud Card?
It's classic.
because I had a cool
It's
little
too
toy of it when I was
classic.
younger.
And
Why don't you like it?
It's just
Yeah.
like the weird way. It just looks dumb. I don't know. Like
It is dumb.
The tool.
But
the
that's why I
two
like it, because it's dumb.
pilots. I think that's such a silly design.
You're right. That's why I like it, though.
No, there's no
The
B wing
exact
on this
reason.
list yet, Brent. I don't know what you're talking about. B wing's gonna be quite high, I imagine. There's no Rebels B wing, but
I don't know.
But we
I've never liked the Cloud Car.
fine. Low,
I guess
low
bottom of
C,
C.
fine.
Fine.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Love the cloud car.
All right, AAT.
Yeah.
AAT.
Classic. It's your classic gunship. Not gunship. Your
It's not
classic.
a gunship. It's a tank.
Your droid tank. So many Lego sets. Unbelievable amount.
Most of them bad, actually.
In the prequels and in Clone Wars, not in Bad Batch. No, not in Bad Batch. Not in Bad Batch. No, right?
I mean, they're in the beginning of Bad Batch, so
The beginning of Bad Batch, right?
because they
Yeah.
start during the Clone Wars.
It's kind of. It's kind of.
It's in Revenge of the Sith as well.
I love the design. You know, it's fun. I don't know.
To me,
I'd
to me,
probably
this
put
is
it
this is in
low
between the
B,
AT-AT and this is this is B.
like here.
B, I would put it like low B. I'm
I don't know, man,
I'm
I-
Bongo over A.
I
The
could put it
Phantom-
here. Yeah, I
Phantom
like the
Menace,
Bongo
though,
better.
I love the Phantom Menace battle with those. It's so
I
good.
don't.
And OOM9
I do not.
and you don't like? Oh no, I love that. I've always loved that.
That battle, I mean, it's
Oh,
The
all
Phantom
right.
Menace battle,
Yeah, but,
not
like-
that great. I hate to say it.
Oh,
Yeah.
dead wrong.
Bro,
Y'all
I
are
mean,
dead wrong
when
on
you're
that.
switching over from Duel of Fates over to like Jar Jar Binks, like
I love it in the way like it's like it
here's
banks
the thing,
in
but
the
if we're
in the
talking about
field.
that battle and like cool ships, like the MTT is like so much. I love the MTT. That would
I
be
love the, I,
super high
listen,
for me.
listen, I love the MTT as well, but I'm saying I love the AAT.
When I think of that fight, I don't think AAT. I think MTT.
I think about the AATs all firing in a line as
I'm
OM9
thinking
is like in
C.
the foreground.
I can put it above V Wing and okay, low B, fine.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I think it's fine here as well.
All right, next up
Tantive
it's
V.
not though, because this shot is from Revenge of the Sith, which actually makes it a different model of ship, a Tantive 3, and it's
Okay,
also
well, I'm gonna
looks
call
different.
it. I'm gonna call. What
I
it
know,
is,
but-
no,
because
it's but the
It's a different
Tantive
ship,
V
though.
is just like how you pronounce Tant. Like it's not Tantive.
I say Tantive. I know.
I
It's
know,
Tantive,
I used to
but-
too, but it's Tantive V. So it is a Tantive V.
Yeah.
It's just a Tantive V
Yeah.
3.
I know, but I'm saying it looks different than the normal blockade runner. Like this, it's stockier, and I actually don't like.
Yeah,
this
it's a
design.
Tantive V 3, and there's a Tantive V. Is there no 4 on this list?
No,
No.
that's why it's funny because the
That's
four,
why I'm
the
saying let's just
original
count it
isn't
as
on the
4.
list.
Okay, but that was.
But
a
I'm
mistake
not
from
gonna
doing
count it as
this.
4 because this is the 3, and the 3 is ugly in my opinion.
3 is sort of.
I don't think they look that different. But
The whole
sure.
like they're
the
compressed.
color scheme is
The
not.
color scheme is different, and the
I
way
mean,
that the
obviously.
cockpit works, it's just compressed. Like if you look at them next to each
Yeah,
other,
right.
you can
I-
tell they're very
I
different.
think everyone thought it was the Tantive, but I think it was like. I forget what who confirmed this. Someone talking about it.
I don't know. They've always called it the Tantive behind the scenes. but I
Well,
just
you
don't
know,
think
it is the first ship you see in all of Star Wars.
It
No,
isn't,
it's
though.
not, though.
But this isn't that.
It's not.
Okay, well, I'm gonna count it as the 4. I really don't.
Okay,
care
well
about
that's
the
just
ship.
dumb.
How is
a
it
different
dumb?
because that's a different ship.
It's
not
done
that
that
different.
the Tantive V4 is not on this.
I think it
list,
was a
but we did-
mistake. I think they actually meant to do.
Who cares? They're
Bishop
separate
never-
ships, though. Like
I'm
even if it was a
believing
mistake,
it. Really
like,
not. It
it's a
looks- okay, they
mistake,
look the
but
same,
what
bro.
we're judging is the 3, which is just black and gray, right?
and also look at
Okay.
them. Look at them next to
Dumb
each other.
debate.
Look at them next to each other, Giant. Like look up a photo of them compared. They look very different.
I'm not gonna do that right now.
Okay, well then we're judging it as the Tantive V3. I'm putting D tier.
Yeah, I'm D as well.
That sucks.
This is a
Shout
D.
out to that though.
Because the 4 looks like awesome. I love the white and the red.
Yeah, the white and the reds. Okay. All
It's
right.
also
well,
like you can notice the one like the 3 is way shorter, so the whole thing is stockier. What I like
Yeah,
about the
it's
4,
stubby.
what I like about the 4 is how elongated it is and how segmented. Like
Yeah.
and I love that design, and the red and the white way better.
Yeah,
the blue,
I agree.
the blue and black like crunched up. It just doesn't look that good.
It doesn't. You're right.
Yeah, so I've always I can't be ranking the 3 as the 4. That's a disservice to the 4.
I'm with
Okay.
Levi on this.
All right, here's
Gunship.
here's our first S tier. The Republic Gunship, the LAAT, allowed to
Yeah.
assault transport.
yeah, I don't think anyone's debating on that.
S tier. Everyone
S
loves
tier.
the Republic
I mean,
Gunship.
The sound, everything about it. It's just
The bubble guns.
bubble guns.
Oh,
actually-
bubble gun. Bubble
I'm actually,
turrets.
I mean, I like bubble guns, but I like the
Mm.
closed door variant more without the bubble guns. The one that has the doors on both sides that can close fully. I like that one more.
Fair enough.
It doesn't have the bubbles.
It doesn't have the bubbles. Some of them do in certain Clone Wars episodes. They have like lights attached to the side, like an Umbara. But most of the Clone Wars ones have doors on either side that completely close, so it can go into vacuum of space. Whereas the ones in
Yeah.
Attack of the Clones, they don't actually seal. They're just open.
Oh.
Yeah.
They
This
have-
is so
they have the
iconic
guns on the one
from
side.
Attack of the Clones. Just Yoda coming in.
SMH, Johnny doesn't know
Around
the
the
variants of the
survivors,
LAT.
a perimeter for
Perimeter? It's create.
create.
Around
Create.
survivors, a perimeter create.
Create.
Yeah.
Just good stuff.
And it's
They're
going-
just like
I will say for the record, Star Wars ships is my least knowledgeable area of Star Wars.
Yeah?
Unfortunately. Yeah. Don't know names.
The next
Anyways,
one,
Yeah,
the name
we
of this
got a
next
good
ship
one coming up.
is the Radiant 7. That's the name
Yes.
of it. It's a Republic consular
First ship you see in, well, technically.
Republic, also known as the Republic Cruiser, if you're a
Phantom
Lego fan.
Menace, yeah. Oh, I guess you probably see the Looper.
Is this the
Hole.
first ship you
No,
see
no, I
in,
mean,
in Phantom
no,
Menace,
you
or
probably
is
see
it,
the whatever ship they're on?
or is it the?
Nope, it's the Radiant 7.
It's Radiant.
Okay, I can't remember because I don't know if it was a shot of like.
Because the camera, you follow it as it comes through the camera, and then it
And then you
spins
see-
as it approaches the Lucre.
Okay,
I'm pretty
shout
sure.
out to that.
I could be wrong, but I think that's how it goes.
You shot me down pretty quick.
I think so. I mean, that's just like how in my memory it is. I could be wrong though.
Okay.
It's
But-
they're-
It's a sweet ass ship. I love it.
Yeah,
love
I
the
did
red.
too. I had a Lego set of this when I was younger. Loved
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
I've always been a fan of it. Clone Wars too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all through
Just
Clone
the
Wars.
red is clean.
Oh yeah, the red is awesome.
So
Okay, well-
thinking like lower A maybe.
To me, this is
I
an
could-
A.
I could do here.
Are we? Hold on, yeah. But do we say here? Are we ranking this particular cruiser or
Yes.
in general?
Yes,
Like, the
because
ones
we
in
apply
Clone
that
Wars-
same rule. We apply that same rule. Yes.
No, this is different. This is the same model of ship with a different color scheme in the same era, whereas the 3 and the 4 are literally different ships.
We're
with
talking
different-
about the Radiant 7
breakdown.
here.
Okay. I would have to put it in B then, because what I like is I like the ones in Clone Wars that are gray. It's the exact same model of
the
ship.
red,
The red is-
I like
red,
the gray.
Red.
I don't agree at all.
I like
red
the
is
gray,
all-
like the one that crashes on the planet with Tiwat Khan the Lurman in season 1.
Right.
When they go out
Yeah.
there, I love. Yeah.
Don't agree.
My son Wag too. I love that. The Lurman people.
I think we're gonna have to
I
settle
don't want
for
you
here.
here. Fine.
I would be okay with high B just for the sake of keeping SMA.
No, this is a
Elite.
goated ship.
We
That's
don't want to fight in. We don't want to fight in your war.
Fair
Love that.
enough.
The Sandcrawler.
Sandcrawler.
Same.
Here we go.
Love it.
Pretty freaking classic. Kind of a gross vehicle.
Yeah,
but
no, it
I
is
love it.
classic, but I think it's kind of
It's-
gross.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but like that's what's so cool about it. It's this massive, like ugly brown thing, just like tank driving through the. It's huge, and the Jawas are so small.
Huge.
And we've
My
got
favorite-
really up
Okay,
close.
what's your
with
favorite
it.
Sandcrawler moment?
Mando
When he gets
crawling up
shocked
the.
off it. Yeah.
I think the best they've ever looked is when Anakin is that wide shot of Anakin talking to the Jawas
Yeah,
when they're
that's
all on
awesome.
the
That's
line.
fair.
And just,
That's what I think.
I think,
Fair.
and then I'm thinking
Good take. It's a
Mando
good take right there.
season
But-
2.
But Mando
when we-
Ep 2 when it's the off-world Jawa sandcrawler
Yeah,
and he's like climbing
yeah.
up them and it's
Yeah, that's what
That's
we're talking about.
No,
Yeah.
Mando season 2 though. Cobb Vanth like looking up at the like sandcrawler
Right.
okay,
coming
also
over
good.
him.
I like Man of Season 1. That's my favorite.
Yeah, Rick
that's what I
Famuyiwa's
love, too,
sandcrawler
first,
where you
but-
got like the Jawa like the dun 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 and he's like
egg?
crawling up the side.
Yeah, that's what Brent
Swoop
got it right there.
on!
Yeah, it's majestic. I'm going A. I'm putting it top of A. Honestly, I love the sandcrawler.
I would put it mid A. I'd put it between the ATT and the
I'd put
Radiant
it. I would put
Okay.
it mid A as well.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Right here.
I still think the ATT has just had so much screen time and action where I'm
I
like,
can't-
that is a cool thing.
You're gonna hate me. I can't remember the name, but
It's called the
General Grievous.
It's the Soulless One is the name of his
Yes,
fighter.
yes.
Oh, that
sorry.
Grievous ship.
General Grievous ship.
Love the Grievous ship.
So
They're like
what's-
tan and like dark brown, like
The
tile
copper like
design
parts
he
of it
has.
is so cool. Yeah.
So
the Soulless One, a bomber, separatist bomber. If you played Battlefront 2 in 2005,
Right. Mm,
got like so little screen time, even though for
I know,
like
it's
how
hard for me
iconic I
to-
feel it is.
it's in
Yeah.
Clone Wars a lot. So I mean, I
it
don't.
is. You're right. You're right.
Or more
Mm.
than. To me, this is going to be bottom B
That's what I was
'cause-
just about to say.
because I do like it, but it just doesn't have a lot to do. It's not.
I
it's
would
not really
put it.
unique.
I would put it here.
I
Yeah.
accept that. I do like
yeah,
the way
I'll
that.
put it over the A.
You know, I'm not gonna get mad.
I think it's just like it's a cool cruiser.
Yeah,
Like-
I think it's sick. And General Grievous is goated. So
True. Speaking of goated, speeder bike. I mean, speeder bike is ass, right? The speeder bike is
yeah,
iconic.
that's
the,
not a debate for me.
the iconography, the
I'm pushing for A.
The different
um,
versions.
the different versions. Well,
Yeah.
I
Are
don't
we
know.
counting all versions or just the Endor?
No,
speeder
just
bike?
just the Endor one. But
Yeah, even
I
if
like-
it's just
I like
Endor,
Just the
version.
no,
I'm
I
just-
don't know. Just the Endor, like yeah, it's pretty iconic. I'm thinking like
it's just fun though. Like we keep saying like, oh, forget about the iconography. So I'm thinking
Kanan's like bike that he has in Rebels.
Is, uh,
Yeah.
like is like it's like
It's the same-
Harley like that. No, his is a
well,
little
the
different.
swoop. Well, the swoops are
Swoop bike.
a swoop is different
That's
than a speeder bike, and
That's
swoops are. Yeah, I
Does
think I like.
Kanan have a swoop bike though?
I like swoops more. Yeah, he has a swoop. I like swoops more than speeders,
Swoop,
the Endor
swoop.
speeder, but
Ooh.
they're both like the concept, the notion of speeder as like it's just flying motorcycle.
Mhm.
I put it in.
I can put speeder bike top A. I don't know if it's gonna push into S for me.
I'd accept top A. I'd settle.
Like when we're talking about some of the like so many classic ships here versus just like speeder bike.
I'd accept
it's-
top A.
Yeah, top A.
Okay.
It's a tough
Fine.
list because just
fair.
like land bikes versus air, but
I just
Phantom-
called this the Trade Federation base.
Lucre Hulk.
Lucre Hulk.
Lucre Hulk,
Okay.
Phantom Menace to Lucre Hulk, which is different from other iterations of the Lucre Hulk.
Thank you.
So yeah,
I
I like.
I
This one.
love. the
I
Lucre
like
Hulk.
it. It's
I wanted a
classic.
Lucre Hulk Lego my entire life. I think. the
How would they
design
do
is
that?
So cool. You know, like a little stand in the middle,
I guess so.
or like technical. It could be done.
I too was obsessed with Lucre Hulk for a long time. The way that the
Such a
central
cool
bubble
ship.
can detach too.
Yeah.
The shot
Oh,
in
It
the
it is a dope ass design.
I love the
pretty
shot in
crazy.
Attack of the Clones
The
when
command ship.
Yeah.
when Dooku's Solar Sailor is leaving Geonosis and like you see the balls like re-docking into the
Yeah, so cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, just like technically they're so cool. Just like how they work. Just the
To me,
little,
this is
like,
A. This is-
ball
this is
that
gonna be-
launches. Yeah, I
Where would it
agree.
be?
This is an A.
now we're in
Where?
A. I would put this above Sandcrawler.
I put it here.
I don't hate that, Ben. What do you think?
Yeah.
Like
I'm okay with it.
All right, we're dropping it. Okay. Well,
Nice-
now
nice talk,
here comes
Ida.
here comes a goated ship from me. This is an S for me. I
Really?
love these ships. Every iteration of it,
I
no
don't know if I
matter
can do
who
that to you.
the Jedi flying it is. They're in Clone Wars. I mean, this is Obi-Wan specifically. Like,
Yeah, I'm more a fan of the Revenge.
yeah, this is the Athersprite, the Delta
This is-
Athersprite. I'm way more of a fan of the Actus, the ETA Actus. So to me, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
They're called Jedi Starfighters versus Jedi Interceptors. That's how most people
Yeah.
know them. I personally, this is like a C ship to me. This is the top. C.
Really, I don't agree. This is Star Wars for me.
Now this is what I like right here. This is what I like.
I like this one way more. It's in Clone Wars. It's in all the prequels.
Oh,
I think
no.
they're goated ships.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
it's not in all the prequels.
Okay, sorry.
It's just in Attack
I
of the
didn't say all the
Clones.
prequels. Did I say all the prequels?
It's only just in Attack of the Clones. For
just
like,
Attack of the
yeah.
Clones. All right, in Clone Wars, this ship.
I don't know. Are we
defines
including
Clone
the
Wars
like
for me.
booster? Like
I don't know. Yeah, and the booster ring is so sick.
If it has the booster ring, well, I know that's okay because the EDA Actus, the Interceptor
both
also has the booster
have
ring.
it. Yeah, they both have it. I don't know. For me, it's like
See,
this. This is Star Wars. For
I'm
me.
struggling. Like I feel.
I would
like
fight.
This is
I'm
bottom
gonna
A
fight
for
for
me.
here.
Well, look how okay.
I'm thinking more top B though.
Ben, let me appeal to you. Look how visually similar it is to the V-wing. It is a very similar ship design. This ship is good.
Yeah.
But it is just triangle. There's nothing
it's
like
just
really-
triangle.
No, but it's sick triangle.
I know. Well, like
It's like a cool
I would go
thing.
somewhere like around B personally.
I'm
I
not
would.
with that. This is like the Star Wars
But
definition.
Johnny's pushing S for me. But
This
it's
is not
triangle.
an S ship.
This is
man.
a very important ship to me.
It's
to me,
triangle.
To me, the Interceptor is an S ship. This is not an S ship.
It's a
Okay,
Dorito,
this is an S ship. What do you want me to say? It's a
Okay,
triangle.
here,
I think
here.
it's a freaking
Hold
dope
on,
ass
hold on.
triangle.
it's a
to make this-
Dorito ship.
Let's make things easier. Let's talk about. Let's rank both the Interceptor and the fighter right now. The Interceptor, it incorporates like the design iconography of the TIE fighter in the cockpit, the way the wings
I
fold
get
out.
it.
Like,
I get
I
everything
prefer
about
the Interceptor.
every-
I'm
everything
not
about the
gonna fight you.
Interceptor.
I'm not gonna fight you on the design. Just for me, this is a classic ship. This defines Star Wars for me. This ship. I love these as well. They are goated, and the first scene that they are in is a masterpiece. But I love this. This is Clone Wars. I love this with all my heart.
It's a C though for me, and if it's a B for Ben and an S for you, that I think it falls to B.
Top of B.
Well,
I'm
it depends
like-
on what Ben said. in B.
I would vote bottom B personally.
I would vote. Yeah, if I'm saying C, then I think at bottom or mid B is where it would have to fall.
Mid B is okay for me. You can put it above
Mid B.
Solus.
Mid B was where that would fall.
You can even put it behind
Yeah.
AT-ATs, and I'm cool.
That's painful.
I think
Sorry.
it has to be this way.
I'm sorry.
I don't agree, but
I mean, this is how it sets off and averages. So.
respectfully, I don't agree.
Okay.
Respectfully, the Vulture Droid is an A.
Whoa!
I don't agree.
Yeah,
with that.
I don't agree.
All right, yeah, here we go. I think the Vulture Droid is awesome. I've always
They are.
loved the.
Yeah, they are.
Well,
pretty
droids are cool, but I would put it probably bottom of B or top of C.
And I
They
love
don't do
the
it for me.
because they're designed.
though.
All of the Separatist ships are designed, for the most part. The ones designed by this particular in-universe company are
bugs.
all designed after they're African animals. So there's the vulture, the hyena, like the hyena bomber. I love the way that they're. Oh, I don't know. I could go on and on about the way that the wings separate, like the Ep3 Vulture droid, the way that it separates and is able to shoot a missile out, like the Buzz droid missile. I love all they can turn, they can walk, like in Clone Wars.
They can walk.
The way they can
I know what they
land
can
and
do.
I feel like they're oversaturated to me. Whenever I see a vulture droid, there's like a million of them on screen. I guess it's the same with TIE fighters.
I don't know. I think
I used to have a Vulture droid. Lego said it was a cool set.
I'm
but
thinking like lower B personally.
I love
Yeah,
the
for
noises
me,
they make. This is A to me.
this is like here for me.
Okay, if hypothetically, if I said it's above the Lucre Hulk for me, it's right there for you. Ben, what do you think? And we can average it.
I'm gonna put it right. I can't say I like this shit more than Obi-Wan's Starfighter. I
But
can't.
you like it more than the Bongo.
Thank you.
Yes, I like it more than Bongo.
Okay. So here,
I think it has to be. Yeah.
here, here, here.
Yep.
All right.
A lot of these are getting like Clone Wars like pushes. You know.
Well, that's what I love. That's
It's gotta.
Yeah.
I can't even tell. Is this the
It's home one.
Home
It's
one.
home
Yeah.
one. It
It's
is
a Mon Cala shit.
Mon Cala Cruiser.
Pretty.
I'm pretty low
Okay,
on these.
It's
to
like
be
a
honest.
boring ship, but it's cool.
I've always thought this is like a lot of the
It's
Mon
kinda just like a
Cala
lump.
rebel ships are just sort of boring to me. Like
Yeah,
I think these ones have a pretty intricate design with all the like bubbles, but
Yeah.
it's just like
It's-
not
it's
like
kind of a
great to
lump.
look at.
Well, there's different
lump.
there's different variants here. So this is an MC80, and there are ones that have like more wings on it. The home one specifically there's aren't like wings. It's all close. And I don't know. I love this one. To me, this is A. I love Mon Cala
I
ships.
probably.
I really. This
put
is
it,
like looks like a
I probably put it
sausage.
here. It's kind of just a lump of
See?
gray for me.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
my
I would put it.
God.
I would put it like
And the lore
below
behind them,
Solo
like how
Squadron,
they were
personally.
their buildings, and they
I don't
launched.
know.
Like,
Actually, I would put it top C maybe personally. I don't know.
oh, this is
front
an
of
A
cloud,
ship.
front of cloud car.
Yeah.
This is. You guys talking about like, oh, come on, you can't leave it there. I'm saying A.
Okay, me and Johnny are both saying C. Though.
I'm saying bottom C.
So that would put you bottom B.
means-
Yeah, give it at least a bottom B. Come on now, this is the home one we're talking about.
I don't know.
It doesn't do anything for me.
It does a
It's
lot.
a lump
for me.
of gray.
Yeah, Brent likes it.
The Return of the Jedi battle.
I get it. I get what it was a part of. It's just it doesn't do it for me.
Sometimes.
I'll tell you what I would say this does it for me. It's a
ATST?
classic. ATST. I love it. It's everywhere, and it's never felt dry. Like I love the Mando episode that it's in. At least like that section with the ATST in it.
That's a good Mando episode. Overrated.
It's cool. It's like I love how like they destroyed it and built it back up again. Anyways, but talking about more of the classic one. I love it. I think it's cool. It's in so many video games, so many friggin' movies, so many shows.
I would push back against all of
it
that.
works.
It isn't
It
actually.
works.
I don't agree with that assessment of its proliferance. But I like it. It's definitely not in everything. It's only in like two things. It's only in two movies.
Okay, so 2 movies. It's in Rebels.
It's not in Rebels.
These aren't in Rebels?
No. The ATSD never appears once in Rebels.
They're
I
like
don't think,
there's like
I
an
don't
early
think that's
model.
true.
I'm 1,000,000% positive.
They're not
about that.
ATSTs. I don't know.
They're
what
not
they're
ATSTs.
called. They look like them.
They're ATDPs,
Okay.
and
Well, they're in Fallen Order, and I love those.
they're in Fallen Order. Rogue
You
One.
can't have a Star Wars ship tier list and not have this like at least an A.
No. I love the ATSD. I'm
It's
just
an
saying
ATST.
I want more of them. They are not in everything. They are in very little actually.
I like how they're like
ATSTs are-
sprinkled around during the Battle of Hoth.
Yeah,
They're not
it's like-
though. That's a different walker.
Is it?
It is. The chicken walker is a different model. It's a whole different walker.
Dimes wants to know why
Not on
ATSTs
Battlefront.
aren't in S tier.
On
Not in Battlefront.
I know, but trust
Explain
me on
that
this
to
one.
me.
Like
I
the
don't know.
ATSDs.
Maybe
like,
AT should be higher. Maybe Dimes is a point.
no,
That was
I like
the first thing
I
we
like
did.
I like ATSDs more than.
I do like ATST.
I like ATSTs more too. I'm thinking
we
like
thinking?
mid A.
I agree.
In front of the Sandcrawler or behind the Sandcrawler?
I put it in front of Sandcrawler.
Yeah.
I could put it here. Gibbs?
Yep. Here, I'm not like if you go to like the ATSD's canon page, it's not that long.
Okay.
It really isn't that long.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Revis Wheel.
Revis Wheel.
What a
Revis
silly,
Wheel.
goofy little ship that I just have
Say a
always
little
loved,
goofy
dude.
wheel
He
that has
crawls
little
into it
crab
and like the way
legs.
he folds
Wheel.
into it.
Grievous Wheel is good. Oh, by the way,
Grievous
to
Wheel.
clarify, I was not including the first order ATSD in when I was thinking about that because
Okay.
I don't like that one either.
it has a different
That
design.
Lego set, the worst Lego set of all time.
That's true. The one from Last Jedi?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
BB-8 in the cockpit.
It just looks bad.
Yeah, Grievous Wheel. I don't know.
I literally like I had a
put it
thought
really
that I
high.
like want to put it in S, but I can't.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
I love Grievous Wheel.
I think it's like a top B, like a below 8. Like I can't put a Grievous Wheel above an AT-AT. I
I
don't.
know.
Like, that just
some
feels
of these are
wrong.
hard to put it. I can't.
I love the Grievous Wheel. Man. This is the ship I reference the most in like everyday life. I swear, I'm always talking about Grievous Wheels. But let's be real here.
I can accept right below AT-AT.
It's a wheel.
Yeah, I can accept
Yeah,
right
but
below
it's
AT-AT.
sick. But it has crab legs on it too.
It does, but it's not like
It's like a cool thing.
Yeah.
Imagine driving a Grievous Wheel.
Dimes before. There is no ghosts on this ship, but we agreed it would be top of S.
well, it's also
At the beginning of this tier list.
it's
so.
also it's not it's only in one scene.
Yeah, but it's made that much of an impact.
Yeah,
Fair.
I can't put this above B though, just because it's like,
I'd put it right below the AT-AT.
yeah, that seems good for me.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna fight for below the Jedi Starfighter.
Yeah, this is Dimes. This is a super weird list that we have.
Let me put it
together.
here.
We didn't do it.
I mean, Ben and I are both saying above, and if it's that close, 2 against 1, I think it splits above.
I know. I was asking a question.
Yeah, put it above the Starfighter.
It's above the Starfighter, man.
No,
The Grievous Wheel is more iconic than the Starfighter.
That is not true.
That is true.
If
you're
just watching the
overestimating how much like
people know the other one more. People know the Interceptor.
Attack of the Clones.
They know both.
Starfighter, like not in it that much.
Don't agree. That's just like that's false. That's just a false thing.
You know what's just funny?
Dude, he rides it to Camino and then he rides it to Geonosis.
And it's in Clone Wars.
It isn't in Clone Wars that much.
What is
It
this
isn't
debate?
in Clone Wars.
What are you talking about?
I mean, it is, but it's not in that much.
I
Bro,
can't even
that's
think
the
of a
classic
scene
Clone
that's
Wars
in.
ship. I don't know what you're talking
Oh
about.
no, it is okay. I'm not gonna break with Johnny on this one. It's in
what do
Clone
you-
Wars. The
I'm not
first
saying
couple.
it's not. I can't
But-
think of like a scene where
Yeah,
it's
you
like,
you guys are saying this was in one scene, but like meanwhile this is I don't know. Like okay, whatever.
Okay.
Don't agree, but
TIE Bomber.
I know what my lucky pick's gonna my final pick's gonna be. TIE Bomber. Love it. But I think it has its better versions. So it doesn't excite me. I'd put it probably low C, honestly. I know that's kind of a hot take, but
I'm thinking high C.
I'd top C.
Top C.
Okay.
Definitely above the D one.
I think this one isn't really controversial.
Bomber didn't have enough like film moments.
It doesn't appear really at all.
yeah.
In
Probably
I
in
love
video
the
games
design.
more than it
And
is in
sprinkled
like just
Legos is
things.
I mean, obviously it appears most prominently when
Is this what I think
bombing
it is?
the asteroid field in Empire Strikes Back.
This is
But-
what do you mean?
I'm just talking about the TIE Bomber right now.
No, I think
Is that a Super Star Destroyer?
It is.
Yes,
the Executor. Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of the Super Star
I
Destroyer.
love these things, dude. It's like the scale of them.
No, Brent, listen, hold on. I love the TIE Bomber too.
I do too.
I just have to keep it in scale with the list. Like,
Yeah.
I love the other things more. It's not that I don't love the TIE Bomber. It's also the fact that there are other TIEs on this list, like the Interceptor, which I
yeah.
am.
I think there's
the
better ties.
Interceptor, like Vader's TIE Advanced. Like,
Yeah, like
both like way better. Right?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Classic right here.
Super Star Destroyer is best, though. Can we all agree?
Interceptor right here.
One of my favorite shots in all of Star Wars is the back of Death Squadron, and you see the fact that the engines are red as they approach Hoth is one of the most gorgeous shots in Star Wars. That shot is 45 years old and it hasn't aged at all. You don't even think about that they're models or that there's special effects going on. You're just like, oh my god, the fleet is moving in. I love it. The Super Star Destroyer is easy.
I just love like when you've seen a couple destroyers and it like pans over to the like Super Star Destroyer and you're like, oh my god, this thing is as big as like 4 of them.
I know, but the shot it's bigger than that. But it's big as like 10 of them.
7, it's huge.
Because a Star Destroyer is 1.5 kilometers, whereas a Super Star Destroyer is 19 kilometers. But the back, it's the back of it with the red engines. The fact that the engines are red, Vader made his like red because it's Death Squadron. Cool. It's called the Executor. The Executor. Cool. Very cool. S. This goes S. Johnny, you've been silent.
I agree.
You agree? Yeah, it's S. Come on.
Next,
These
this thing
are-
looks like a freaking like
These things are so
kind of a
overrated.
sandwich, kind of
Yeah,
like
dude,
clam kind of vibe.
Yeah, these
Don't
are like
love this.
not a fan. Best moment
Not a
on
fan.
screen is it getting blown to shit by the.
Yeah, that is true.
No,
I'm gonna probably put, I honestly would put it friggin' here. I don't like this ship.
E.
I put it C.
No E. I'm putting D. We don't have enough like down low.
We don't have enough D. This is a D
Above
ship.
the Tantive though.
Oh my god, what is it? The name of this thing is it the CR?
Whoa, no, dude. This ship even is
Bro,
better
Johnny,
than this.
you like aren't listening to what me and Levi are saying.
I know
about
what
the
you're
Tantive.
saying. The one in the picture right here, I
Yeah.
think is cooler ship than this.
What is it CR-75? What is this ship called? GR-75. That's what it is. Rebel Transport.
It's called like the sandwich, like clam kind of ship.
I think it deserves more than D, man. I think it's C,
I
It
don't
deserves
agree.
top D.
or at least top D.
We need some ships on the lower end of things, let's be
Tantive
honest.
V3 is cooler, but
I'm gonna be a
whatever.
little harsh on this thing just so we can fill out the bottom of the tier list.
So here's the interesting thing here.
Hammerhead, right?
This isn't a Hammerhead. This is the Old Republic variant
Oh my god, dude! This is
Okay,
what do we do?
Screw this thing. I don't even know what this like.
No, they're
old
very
Republic
different
ship.
ships. This is
I
a
don't know what
very
this
different
thing
ship
is.
than the Hammerhead. The Hammerhead looks
Sorry.
different than this.
Get it out of
Ha-
there. I don't even want to rank it.
Yeah, the Hammerhead's engines are different. This one's engines are. It's a different ship. I mean,
Okay,
I
I'm
don't know,
gonna not even gonna bother. We're not bothering.
Whoa. Time's the crazy take.
that's insane.
That is wrong.
What do you say?
The Solar
What do you say?
Sailor?
It's wrong. Solar
Wait till we
Sailor.
get to the Solar Sailor.
Solar Sailor is S.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that is an S. Ooh, that's an S.
I might not
baby.
go S. We'll fight on that when we get there. But it's definitely not D or F.
S.
This. What are we doing with this?
Leave it off.
Oh,
It's not even. It's
I'll
not
just,
even.
put
It's
it,
not,
I'll just put it in an F.
it doesn't
Yeah,
even.
okay.
It's not an F ship though. That's a
it's
good
not
ship.
an F ship. It's just not a.
It just it doesn't appear in the movies.
Okay,
And
not a player. All right. S.
yeah, S. To me, this is top S. This is like my favorite Star Wars ship.
No, I don't agree with that.
We're talking about the
Starfighters.
ETA-2 ACTIS Actis Interceptor, Jedi Interceptor. I love this thing, dude.
I could
S,
put it
I'm not
either
so
here
sure.
or here. I'll probably put it here.
No, I'm thinking top A.
Y'all
Okay.
are crazy with your Solar Sailor takes.
So that's here then. Averaged.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I love this ship, man. It is.
I love it
We
too.
talked about it earlier. The way that it evokes all eras in its design, like I can't stress you enough. Like the first time as a kid, I realized like, oh, that kind of looks like the TIE fighter, because it's as the Empire is shifting, or the Republic is shifting into the Empire, and that the Jedi are using it. You see the same sort of. It's the same cockpit. Like it's so cool. Like that's such a cool little design thing, and the way that the astromech sits in the side, and the wings fold out, and all of it.
Yeah, but this ship did it first technically in canon. So I
It
don't
didn't
care.
actually. It didn't do it first because it's just a
Don't care.
triangle.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's got the droid port.
But it doesn't
Love
evoke.
the
So
any-
does okay. So does
I put it.
Stop moving it. Stop moving it. Look at Johnny's
Okay.
trying to make mess with it. He's like, oh, oops, I put it in a higher spot. Look at him. What are you doing? He just keeps moving it.
I hate this list. I'm just kidding. All right. So I mean, this is a goated ship.
Okay, so now for those, the Imperial Shuttle here.
Go shuttle.
Not necessarily a Shuttle Tidarium. I think that's a different one.
This is the one from. I can't tell if that's Empire Return of the Jedi. I think it's
Yeah,
It's
Empire.
Jedi.
I love this ship. That
Well,
like
actually, technically, that's shots from both Empire and Jedi. In the
I like
special
it when
edition of
more
Empire,
white.
they inserted a shot from
Yeah.
Jedi back into it.
I love it. I don't know where
A
I
Lambda.
put it, though.
The Lambda Shuttle,
Lambda
as it's known,
class.
Lambda class.
I don't know
it's
where
like,
I
I've
put
always
it.
preferred like Lego renditions of it where it's like white. Like I feel like it's like,
No,
really more of a
You
gray.
see, you're thinking of that's a different ship though.
It is.
Yeah. No, the Lego ones you're thinking of, the Sentinel is in Rebels and stuff. That is actually a different ship.
No. I know. I'm thinking of like the
No,
UCS one.
The one that
which
just
is-
came out, or the UCS, yeah.
Well, the one that
that's
just came out, or the UCS one, which is pictured like on top of the Echo
that's-
base.
Well, the
that's
one
that
I
one.
always think of that I
Or,
always like as a kid, I was like, oh, it's
Hot.
different. Is it the
I mean, not
Sentinel
Hot,
class,
uh,
which is the one that
Endor.
Lego always does? Like Lego always does.
Look up
this.
to like Lego UCS like Imperial Shuttle. That's a, I love that design. It's never as good in like show or movies. I feel like it's
It's good in
great.
Mando. I don't know though. This is still. It's about to be an Andor too. I agree. I agree with the chat.
Brent and Gamer are going S. Let's go S.
Is it Nest here?
Yeah.
I think this is either top A or S. I love the Imperial Shuttle.
I think it's bottom
Hmm.
S, but
Yeah, bottom S for sure. Yeah, I don't like it's not top in any of these for me. but-
chat's saying S. We gotta.
All right, we'll go with the chat pick. I don't mind.
I'll be honest,
Yeah.
guys. We have a lot of S's coming up.
I know. I said.
We do. I know. That's.
Yeah,
that's
oh God,
I
yeah,
was.
that's what we-
I was looking.
Okay, maybe top A then.
Oh, sorry, guys.
I feel like we need to be.
Yeah,
we
I
have
would
to,
downgrade.
We
Can
have
we
to put
downgrade?
this.
Can we downgrade?
What are we downgrading?
The Lambda to the top of A.
top of A. There are
'Cause I
too
need
many iconic ships
There-
going on.
yeah. I mean, Millennium Falcon is S, right?
Yeah. I'm.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
That doesn't need a discussion. Just
However, if it were on this
Where?
list, I would put the Ghost above the Falcon.
I would too.
I would agree with that as well.
Love the Ghost. Love it. But
Where?
I'm gonna say top S honestly. Hey,
I'm gonna put it below Gunship.
Falcon over Gunship for me.
Gunship over Falcon.
Ooh, I gotta think about this one.
Honestly,
Johnny's-
I would put the Fighter over the Falcon too. So to me, it's S, but it's not.
Yeah,
top
but
S.
I wouldn't put the
No, I will say I think I
the
should
Imperial
like
Light Cruiser
well,
in front of the Falcon.
Solo
This is what I would do.
Falcon-
In my perfect world, I would do this.
love Solo Falcon with the
hold on. You
the
just changed it.
pod
Change
in
it back,
there.
Johnny.
No, I know. I'm just telling you that's what I would do. I cannot put it below this. So it has to be here for me.
That's what I was about too. So
All right. N1.
Another S for me, honestly.
no,
For me, N1's an S.
This is gonna go for me. I'm gonna go
I
A
would say
between the
mid-A.
mid A.
This is
between the
going here
ATT
for me.
Between the ATTE and the Lucre Hulk.
For me, it's between
Wow.
ATTE and the
Really?
in the speeder bike.
I mean, Johnny, it's an A ship, but I can't let it get to S. It isn't. It isn't
Dude, this
enough.
is an S ship.
That's
I don't
not
know
an S
what
ship.
you guys are talking about. Yes, it absolutely is.
No,
It is so
no, the
sick.
Nubian Royal Star Cruiser.
Hypus. One of the
Hey,
hypest things
Nubian!
was Mando getting one of these. I do not agree. This is such a hype ship, dude. What a cool.
This is
I
the
know,
Mando one though.
But this isn't the Mando one.
I know. I'm just saying. No, but I'm saying the ship is so hyped that I loved it when it was in Mando.
Dimes, I like the.
I don't know,
X-26.
But obviously in Phantom Menace, yeah, it's goated. They're sick.
Me and Levi were saying like mid-A, so it's going in A.
Okay, here. All right. There's more Phantom Menace stuff. No, come on
I
now.
mean,
What?
top A then. If we want to go there.
Hold on now. We
I'm
both
saying
said
here.
okay, and we both say middle of A. So it would be
Okay,
like
so it's like here.
there.
then.
I so yeah, between speeder bike and ATT.
Yeah, that's where it would be,
That's
yeah.
where I want it.
all right. The Nubian.
Now the
What-
Nubian is a whole other story. That
I
is an
actually-
easy S. for me.
I'm gonna say this is bottom section of A.
So,
This is
the
this is bottom B.
whoa. The
Hot
Nubian-
takes.
No.
Here we go. Hold on. Levi hot take coming in. So
Don't
as
agree with
many
that.
of you are probably aware, there are like 4 different variations of the Nubian yacht.
I don't think
in the
anyone's
prequels.
aware of that. Sorry,
They are
just kidding.
because there's different in each movie.
I know they are.
The one I most prefer, the one in the beginning of Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones.
The
That's
one
the one I
that
prefer as well.
is the longest wings.
It's like a
Yeah,
four
this.
engines.
Yeah.
That one to me is way better than the Phantom Menace Nubian.
I
So
agree.
to me, this is like a B. This is like a B ship.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, that's a
It's
good
shiny.
point.
different enough, dude. Just
It's a
the
good
shiny chrome ship, like in,
Exactly.
Like, the
It doesn't
brief
look different enough.
Tatooine.
Don't
looks
tell me that
so
the Attack of the
awesome.
Clones one and the end of Revenge of the Sith one will look way different. The way that they're
Yeah,
much better.
I do. Okay, I mean, like I agree with your point, Levi, but I'm just basing it off of this shift because that's what we've been doing.
That's what I'm doing
So,
too. This ship.
I
is-
love
like,
this
I
ship
like
as
I like
well.
those other ships much more.
This to me,
I
like,
would
like,
if they're on this list, I'd rank them
I
higher,
love
but I'd
this,
probably still
like,
put this in A.
This is an S for me.
This is
Much.
not an
I
S.
like this one much better than the end one. Much
So you
better.
said, Levi, you said what?
I said this is B to me.
B? Where
This
B?
is this is right above the Bongo, below the Vulture.
It's the top of B.
Well, what are you saying? If
I'd
Ben
probably-
says S,
I probably put it top. No, I put it above.
yeah, it'd be bottom A. I think is where it would fall if we're being honest.
Okay, I know what I'm changing. Like,
Okay.
if you ask me, like,
Guys,
on
I don't know-
any
I don't
given
know
day,
what-
what my favorite Star Wars ship is this one.
Yeah, we have to disqualify this next one
know.
because it's an image of
'cause
just pod
two.
racers, and we all have different pod racers.
Well,
and
why
they're
don't
different.
why don't we should we pick which one we're gonna rank?
No, whatever.
No, there's too many.
All right.
I don't even know
Well,
how
I mean,
pod
there's two in
racer
the picture.
gets into this. I don't even want to.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Just move it down with a hammer.
Okay,
like, from the
here
old
comes the
days.
Scimitar, scimitar.
Love
Sith
this
Interceptor.
ship. It's got like such little screen time, but always love this
But-
shit.
I do too. I put a top of A.
I
I'm not going
would
that far.
I would go
like,
top B.
I
Top
know.
B
I
would
put,
be
I'm sorry. I put it like here.
I'm thinking like mid B.
Or here.
I
B?
so
Actually, I would say between AT-AT Grievous Wheel is where I'd like.
I would say top of B, and Johnny's saying A, so I think it would land either bottom A or top B. Because you're right, like what can we really talk about this with? It doesn't have much screen time at all. It looks
No,
awesome.
I'm
Looks
fine.
cool.
I'm fine with this. I'm fine.
top B between Grievous Wheel and AT-AT for me.
Okay,
Alright,
A wing. This is a goated ship. This is an S tier for me. I love A wings.
Wait, are we
A-wing
not?
guy.
We're. I can't say that the Scimitar is better than AT-AT.
Well, we can reevaluate the AT-AT. I mean, upon further inspection,
AT-AT should be higher looking at.
AT-AT it should be an A.
It should be an A. And this is the first thing that we did. So
It should be, in my
Here?
opinion, it should be above Sandcrawler, below ATSC.
Yeah, that's a good spot for it. Okay, that's a good move, guys. I'm happy
Fine.
with that.
I agree with that.
And that's unanimous.
All
So
right.
that doesn't. That's
But back to the A-wing, S tier for me, bottom S.
I love the A-wing as well. I'd accept bottom S. It's my favorite. It's my favorite rebel ship.
I'm pushing
It's my
top
favorite rebel
A.
ship as well.
Actually, I personally, like, if you guys hadn't said that, I would probably be somewhere in B. But
Wow.
I don't dislike him, but
It's my favorite rebel ship. I like these over
It's
X-wings.
so sick. So sick.
I do too. I prefer an A-wing over an X-wing, absolutely.
So I don't know where we would put this thing.
You know what else I prefer over the X-wing and the A-wing? The ARC 170, which isn't on this
Yeah,
list.
just not on this list.
ARC 170 goated
Mid-A.
fighter.
Mid-A.
Mid A? Wait. I thought you said top of A.
I'd accept top.
What are
A.
you saying, Ben?
I'm saying mid-A.
Oh.
I'd accept top
Well,
A.
I said B, but now I'm pushing for mid-A. If that's where you guys are at. If we're going from S,
Yeah,
to
he
B,
said
mid-A.
B. So it's
Oh, I thought you said mid A. I'm like, why are you? Okay.
Yeah, no. I'd accept A. That's okay with. I'm okay with that.
So where?
I'd put it above the N1, personally.
I put it here. Personally. Ben.
Yeah, Brent's right. A-wing is not over Imperial Shuttle. So,
I put it here.
yeah, that's fine.
I don't know. Brent personally, I like the A-wing more than the Imperial Shuttle.
I like the A-wing more than Imperial Shuttle as well. So respectfully.
Yes, Dylan is okay. Times he's okay.
Dylan's okay.
Slave One, the
Slave
Fire
One.
Spray 31
That's right.
gunship.
I got to think about this one, to be honest. I mean, it's like
Yes.
it's an icon,
S.
but I think it might
This
be an
is
S.
such a cool ship, dude. It's like the bounty hunter ship.
This is you're correct.
Like, come on, just to take
Seismic
off,
charges.
It's just so unique. This is so unique. It's so Star Wars to me.
I agree.
Alone,
I would put it
the
as
Book of Boba
well.
Fett
Though,
scene where
if
he's
we're coming down
gunning
to it,
down
I
the
much prefer
Intan
Jango's.
Striders.
The blue. It's my cup.
You prefer?
Yeah, I prefer Django's as well.
Django's?
It's the same ship.
I do as well.
So
It is the same shit.
either way, I
Well,
could
we're
rate
judging.
it.
We're judging Boba Slave One.
That moment.
I don't think so.
in-
It's the same ship. It's
the moment in Book of Boba when he's gunning down the Kintan Striders on like the set, and he's just going like,
Good.
you just hear that. So good. I love
Good.
this moment when it flies out of Jabba's palace.
Slave One is S above the Jedi.
I'd put bottom S.
for me.
I would
put
want
a
this.
bottom S as well.
These gotta go above the Interceptors for me. It's Slave One.
Dude, you know what? No, I can't have the Imperial. Like, I gotta put it. I cannot have the Slave One be beat up by this. Respectfully,
Nah,
I
It's such a
can.
cooler ship.
I
can.
absolutely can.
I can as well. Yeah, the Superstar Destroyer is the bomb.com.
Superior Destroyer is like sick, but I don't know. The Slave One is so fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
The gyroscope cockpit. Come on.
Yeah, it's
man.
above the Jedi Interceptors, but it just falls short. It's
All
Super
right.
Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
How about the
I don't
Mega
love the
Star
Superstar
Destroyer?
Destroyer that much. I appreciate your guys' opinion, but I don't love it that much.
How about
Well,
the
you didn't
Supremacy?
speak up. When we were talking about it, you just went quiet. You could
True.
have. Well, that could have ended up an A if you would put up a fight for it.
I don't
Just
remember what I said, but
You didn't say
You
anything.
didn't say anything. Actually, you were
You were just
completely
quiet
silent.
the whole time.
I think I was spacing out.
The Supremacy,
I
the Mega
don't-
Star
Boo.
Destroyer. I love it.
Boo. I don't
Big fan. Big S for this
No.
one for me.
Big
No,
S-
fuck
big-
no.
S? No, I'm sorry.
I
I'm thinking-
love this
I'm
ship.
thi-
Bottom of
We-
bottom or
We
top of B.
spend- Hold on now.
Oh, I was thinking
Hold on.
C.
Let me elaborate.
I could do.
We
C as
spend
well.
more time exploring this ship out of any other Star Destroyer movie. I love
Yeah,
the
and it's
throne
all
room in this on
forgettable
this
on
ship.
the
And
inside.
I
it
love
looks
the
like, and
hangers.
it looks like
I
Yeah,
love
the
it
throne room is
doesn't look
awesome,
good.
but like
I
I,
love
think
the
when
guns.
we're talking
It
about
does look-
these massive ships, it's more an exterior thing.
True. Don't
Like
like this ship.
I don't think you can like the Supremacy is S tier because it has the throne room. Like that's just
I put
that
it-
feels like a cheap.
I put
Well,
it here.
I would talking about when I'm talking about every other ship. I'm like when I'm talking about the Nebulon. I'm thinking, or not Nebulon, excuse me, the MC-80. I'm thinking about Admiral Akbar on the bridge there. Like I'm thinking about what
Okay,
it looks
see,
like on the
I didn't
inside.
think about that. If I think about the
When we're
bridge,
thinking-
the
when
Admiral
we're-
Akbar,
when
it's
we're-
going higher for me.
When we're thinking
Okay.
about I'm always
We're
thinking
really
about
getting into
everything.
The clamshell sandwich ship. I
But
don't
like
think so.
these, I'm talking like the big like.
Yeah, and Luke or
Yeah.
Hulk, like I'm thinking about the bridge and like the Dulce Doe fight on the
this
bridge,
is
like
a cool ass
starting
design.
up the droid. I know, but I'm also thinking
this
about
is a sick
the
design.
hangars and how much I thought that was cool as a kid when Anakin flies through all the hangars. Like that's all in the
okay,
ship.
I mean,
I'm thinking about
I
the
don't-
inside of the ship, man. Like when I'm thinking about the
I have
Falcon,
not. I have
I
not
just,
looked at
like,
that. I have not been
The
considering.
only
that
thing
as
they
well.
did is they took the Super Star Destroyer, instead of making it like long and sleek and cool, they just like squeezed it in and made it like a fat triangle. Like,
I
why is
don't
that
like
good
I love
to
it.
you?
that triangle
it.
bad.
This is a D for me, so
No,
D.
I love this. I mean,
This is a top of C for me.
I would put it like realistically on this list. I would like it at the bottom of B. So I could
okay,
accept
fine.
I could accept top C or whatever. If you're saying would
Like
you
here?
say it
Wait,
was?
wait, well, let's see. Let's say where in C above
What's
the
chat
bomber.
saying?
What do we got on this?
I could put it like mid B, like maybe.
Above or below? Or
Like I said, I would put it down in like D or
Just
C.
like think
but
about the design of it, the way the guns like fire out of the front. Like I don't know, I love the bridge
like
too.
I want it in D or C, but
The long
Levi is
bridge,
saying S, so obviously it needs to get averaged out a little bit. But
the long bridge, everything about the bridge of this thing,
I think
and the
this is
throne
fine
room
for
too.
me.
Brutal. I love the Mega Star Destroyer. The supremacy, man.
Well, that's the one. I mean, you may have found your change pick.
No, it's okay. I
Well, here we go. Snow speeder. For me, this is an S. I love this. I love this thing so much. It is such a cool design, and they're like paper airplanes. I love them. I don't know why. I don't know why I said that, but I love them.
oh god,
Kenobi.
that's a joke.
Okay,
right?
and Kenobi, they
Yes.
weren't that good.
Kenobi almost made me
T-47.
hate this shit, dude.
Yeah,
like
Kenobi almost did
I
make
used-
me hate the ship as well. But I'm not gonna
I'm
look
gonna
at
say
that.
A. I'm gonna just say anywhere in A.
I would say top of A. I put it here.
Yeah, I would
Love
say
this
mid A. I don't know if I
Mid-A
like. I don't know if I
above
like.
what?
I don't think I like this more than the N1 or the A wing. Like I love this ship too, but it's not that. It's not.
I'm
No,
happy with
that's-
anywhere
that's-
in A. You
that's
two
pretty
can
sick.
figure it out.
I'd put it in between A wing and N1. I'd accept that.
Solar Sailor.
All right. Well, we all know the answer.
I think this is an S. I don't care what you say.
S. Yeah, this is an S.
Our loyal
No,
viewers.
okay. I'm not gonna say yes, but
It has a sail. It's a spaceship with a sail
Bottom
that
of,
folds
bottom
out.
of
It's
S.
so
right,
cool.
Right here. This is where I put it.
it's
way
just
it
like
opens.
that part of the movie is so funny. It's so awkward. We just like see Dooku like just sort of like
It's such a
flying,
cool
like,
ship. I love the shape, dude. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Really
It's sick,
awesome.
dude. Geonosian. Shout out to
Just
the
him pulling up
Geonosians.
to
I don't know.
Coruscant. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that
I
shot
like-
when it's pulling up to
Dimes
Coruscant.
was saying
Ooh!
like D or F earlier, and then like Brent was like
They're saying it now.
D. You guys are saying
Bad.
S. Like people are very split on this thing. Let
Big
me just
Solar
ask
Sailor
you this:
fan.
what are the point of sails in space?
Well, it's a
friggin'
solar
sick and
sailor,
Cool.
so it's sucking in the energy, is what the lore is.
Right.
The
It's
sun.
dope.
As long as it says bottom of S, I'm cool.
Okay, fine. There we go.
All right, here we go. Another one. Star Destroyer S,
Yeah, S.
Ooh,
ISD
where would I
too.
put this though? I don't know.
right below Super Star Destroyer.
Yeah, S right before Super Star Destroyer.
I can agree with that.
I can maybe
Noted.
see Slave One
Ish.
past it, but
I don't know. I like the
Yeah,
Star
I
Destroyer.
could maybe do this, but
I don't care as long as it's an S. I love the Star Destroyer.
okay. Would you do this?
Sure, I don't care. It's good.
yeah, I think
I'm
sometimes we spend too much time on like the ratings within the S, the A, or the B.
I just like
I
there's so many, and it's so.
No, I mean it's
Yeah.
hard. I mean, yeah. It's hard to-
I don't know if that's actually as important as we make it seem
for me, it is.
for most tier lists.
All right, B wing, not the Blade wing
Alright.
though, not the Rebels
Yeah,
Blade
that's
wing.
the thing.
B
If,
wing.
if we're talking Rebel ship, that's an easy like S,
That's
easy
That's
S.
an S. Yeah. I
Just
still
thing
love
is,
the
though, I do
classic.
too, but like
Top
we
B.
barely see it.
I would start bidding at top B.
Yeah, I would
I'd
say
do
somewhere
top
in B.
A,
I'm sorry.
Or I could settle for top B.
I love the Rebels one. And this
B
is
for the
just
B wing.
Yeah,
B
B for
for
the B
B
wing.
wing.
Here we go.
What about the Y wing?
Y wing.
I prefer a Y wing to an X wing person.
As do I. X wings are overrated in my
You-
opinion.
I
They're hard
actually
not to
am
be 'cause
not,
it's,
I'm
like,
not. I am not with
everywhere.
that take. I actually like X wings better. So
I love me a Y
Uh,
wing down. I love the like golf ball looking things on the. On
I
the,
do
like,
too. They're
engine
They're
caps.
pretty cool. I'd probably put it.
I'm
But
thinking
is
Clone-
I
I'm
don't.
thinking
I don't
Clone
like.
Wars?
I don't like this more than the A wing.
Hold on though. Is this a Clone Wars? This is a Rebel Y wing though, not a Clone Wars Y wing.
This is.
That's different.
Oh, okay. They certainly meant to. Oh God.
No,
No, we can't- we can't- we
No.
can't.
Hold on. This I think they meant to do a Rebel Y wing, and that's what this looks like.
I do
I'm-
love the Rebel one too.
I'm saying I like the Republic Y wing way more. The way that
I do actually as
the
well.
curves, like the way that the
Yeah,
cockpit is
yeah,
connected
yeah,
to the
yeah.
fuselage, and it's
No,
all like
I
connected, and it
I
has the
agree with
bubble,
that.
it has the gun turret, you know, like where Ahsoka sits in Malevolence arc. Like
Yeah.
those Y-wings are peak. Those Y-wings are A or S. Rebel
Yeah.
Y-wing, which is like stripped down, you know, I think
Yeah.
B,
I think
A,
bottom A.
yeah, bottom A. Like it's good, but the
Bottom A
Republic
is,
Y-wing,
bottom A is fine for me too.
Republic Y-wing is another level.
Bottom A.
Here's a
like,
ship.
B.
Here's a ship that this might be a hot take, but I think this is an S tier ship. This is probably one of the coolest Disney Star Wars ships to come out in recent years.
U-wing,
I
just saw
love the
Rogue One
U-wing.
in theater. I'm really high on the U-wing right now.
You gotta put that in
Love
S,
the U-wing.
bro. No.
I think it's bottom,
Bottom
A.
of
I
S.
put it bottom A.
I would say like mid B. I can personally put it any.
Melvin,
that, dude.
Melvin,
U-wing
would
does
put-
not
Melvin's
fly
back.
in the same like
chat,
stratosphere
guys.
as those other S ships.
Shout out to Melvin. Thank you for being here, buddy.
No, we don't thank you. We disregard his shill. Go. Never mind. I was trying to start. Never mind. I failed.
No, don't.
I was trying to do a bit.
worth it.
Couldn't do it.
Not
I
worth
couldn't
it.
do it. Yeah, not worth it. Not worth
Not
it.
worth it.
No, because I always
Okay.
leave comments on this channel. We have a good rapport.
I know,
and
I know.
I messed it up.
Well,
it up.
no, you no, it's you though. You just make banter with yourself.
I know, and I'm saying like I couldn't type and talk at the same time. So like
Right.
I
I
couldn't
get
make
you.
it work.
I get you.
Yeah, I can't write. I can't write those
anyways,
fanforstic shill scripts as well. At the
Right.
same time. It's
Anyways,
just, it's
moving
tough.
on. U-wing.
Somewhere in B. I'm sorry.
I would accept top B, very top of B or bottom of A.
Oh,
Oh, the
that's
B-wing
hard.
is so
That's
much
hard, man.
cooler
I
than
think this
the
is an
U-wing.
S tier ship. I love this ship.
Why is
Love
that S tier to you, dude?
Because I mean,
It's such a
just
cool
not-
design,
okay, hold
dude,
on, hold on.
and I love. It's like a
The
combination
way
of
it
the
folds, the way it folds when it's coming into
gunship,
the
the way it
beach.
folds.
on
Oh,
Scarif,
the
shot
wings.
of-
it goes like
the
this.
shot in Rogue
I-
One
you
of
can do either
Bistan,
one.
the monkey shooting like the gun out of the
Yes,
side.
it's
I'm like,
so good. It's such a good
it's so
shot.
good.
Yeah, the shot's cool.
And I love how it has a little hanger
The
on the
ship?
bottom. I love it. I love it. I
Oh,
love
it's a
it.
good
I
ship.
don't.
Actually,
I don't.
I'm more resolute now.
I don't
A,
think about
A
this
ship,
ship
bottom
ever.
A.
B.
Love this ship.
Johnny's saying
A, B,
S,
B.
so I think bottom of A is
I-
acceptable.
Bro, like how it's not better than a Grievous wheel. It's not better than
It
a
is.
Scimitar. It's not better than
It
a
absolutely
Bongo.
is.
It's, not,
Yeah, no,
Absolutely,
it
it is.
100% is better than the Grievous wheel. What kind of take is that?
Absolutely, it is.
it's a great take.
No, it is not.
You
This
make
is
it-
an S tier
honestly,
ship.
like
This is
Yeah, go check out
this
his
is my
channel, man.
favorite.
D. It's a
this
D ship, dude. Boring.
This is my
D?
favorite. What are you talking about?
Bro,
Oh my
this is like
god!
a boring, forgettable. Boring,
you seen
forgettable-
That's
Rogue One?
not true. It has so much to offer, dude. I do
Boring,
not agree.
forgettable
Oh my
ship.
goodness, I can't believe this.
The shot
Boring
in
and forgettable.
every shot it's in Rogue One is gorgeous.
It's so good, and it's
Boring and
like
forgettable.
it's an instant classic
Yeah,
ship for
thanks,
me.
Dons.
It's like a Razor Crest type of deal
Boring
for me.
and forgettable.
I love it. Melvin does make videos. You should check him out.
Ewing is not C. Ewing is A, at least.
No.
Bottom A.
No freaking way, dude. I don't. This is an S tier ship, dude. This
No.
is my favorite Disney. One of my favorite Disney ships. Not
What?
with this at all.
Bro, like, oh, I can't believe. Like, looking at everything.
Believe
I
it.
can't believe you
A,
said D. I can't
look-
believe that.
Yeah, I mean, believe it.
Wow.
I love the Ewing.
I love the U-wing. So
Yeah.
where do we put it? I guess I don't even know.
If Johnny says S, I say bottom A, and Ben says D.
D.
So it's
Somewhere
gotta
Oh my
be
mid B.
god!
yeah.
I I don't know why you guys like this ship so much. It's
Put it
this is
right
I
beyond-
just
between-
told you why.
Put
I
it
just
right
told you
between
why.
It's
put it
not-
right between the Grievous
none of them are
Starfighter
good
and
reasons.
the Grievous and the Starfighter. Put it right between the two. Really make
Here?
Johnny suffer. No, right between the Grievous wheel and the Jedi.
Well, guess what? These are both S tier ships right here, so
That's
I don't even
true.
care. These are both
Yeah.
S tier right here. So,
Thank you
Another-
times. Yeah, Brent too. Like why do these guys like the Ewing so much?
dude, the
Beyond me.
wings are so
Hey,
sick. I love
Brent-
the little hanger
okay,
on the bottom.
Okay, don't rope Brent into it. Brent said high C, low B. You said D. Like those are
I
different.
know,
said
I know,
D.
but I can live with those takes. You guys saying S, Johnny's saying S. Look at all of the ships we have in A.
I love this ship. Instant classic ship for me. I love the U-wing.
Yeah, I love the Ewing too.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
All right. We gotta pick up the katana, the sail barge.
Goat.
Goated, yeah, S.
Are we saying goated S? Okay.
I say S. I love
Yeah,
the sail
above
barge.
I say
Solar
S as
Sailor.
well.
It's just fucking
Where
pirate ship.
though? Ooh.
It's awesome.
Above Solar Sailor.
Above Solar Sailor, I would put it sort of in the middle. It's a pirate ship, dude. It's cool.
I know. I don't know where I put it though.
Above Solar Sailor. That's
I
good
know,
for
I
me.
did-
Yeah, that's fine. I accept that.
That's fine with me. Okay. All right. Classic TIE fighter.
Overrated. Overrated.
Thank you, Dimes. I don't know why they think the U-wing is so good.
It's so good. I don't.
TIE
I
Fighter
don't know.
overrated,
I'll
but still
fight that.
good. TIE Fighter overrated,
Yeah.
but still good. Bottom A, top B. That's my quick take on it.
I can do bottom.
I don't know. Like it's cool, but I think there are other TIE variants. There are other.
All the other TIE fighters are better.
All
so
the other
The next tie is cooler than.
I
this
can say top D.
Yeah, I accept top B.
Okay, top B's fine.
TIE Interceptor.
Goated.
I love this ship. This is easy top A.
Mid A.
Mid A as well.
I put top A, so I
I'd have
accept
to-
mid A.
I'm putting
here.
above the snow speeder.
Yeah, above
Below.
Snowspeeder.
Above Snowspeed. Okay, I'm down with that. Okay.
I love the TIE Interceptor, man.
Oh
It's
my god, I forgot this was a thing.
Straight Federation landing craft.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, that like cool.
I
That's a
love them.
very forgettable ship. That's honestly like a
forgettable ship.
that could be a D tier.
No, I love that thing.
I'm thinking like high C, the top C maybe.
I'm
Actually,
thinking
below
bottom
the
C.
TIE bomber though. Definitely below the TIE bomber.
You can't disrespect the
Yeah,
Oh, we put that bomber so
C9979.
low,
I'm
dude. Maybe
thinking
that was
here,
not a good
guys.
call.
I'm thinking
I
here.
love the Trade Federation landing craft, man. It's in. There's so many cool. The way that like the front opens up and like the MTTs come out. There's so many good Clone Wars things.
Yeah,
with it
it's
too.
just sort of forgettable.
I don't
It's
forget
really
it. I don't forget it because in that I can hear the music in that scene. It's going. I'm
I'm thinking in between Supremacy and TIE bomber. That's where I want it.
Where? Here? Would you say
You know, it's
here,
a-
Ben?
Yeah.
Pathetic.
U-wing is
Get
a
out here.
pathetic ship. Oh
Thank
my
you.
god,
Dimes
wow.
is speaking my language.
Not with you there.
I
buddy,
love the Trade
unfortunately.
Federation landing ship. To me, this is B. This is bottom B. It needs to be in B.
I'm not with that. I said D, so
You said D? Okay, I
Yeah,
guess C is fine.
here. Ben,
Yeah, and that's where I said to
It's
put it.
cool,
in this
man.
one.
Rookies and Clone Wars, season 1, episode 5, when it's down there and Heavy blows it up and you see it on the platform. I love that shit,
okay,
man.
Kylo Ren Shuttle. This could be top of A for me.
A.
Love this ship.
I like the Epsilon.
I would say low A. So
Oh no, I love the
I
Epsilon.
probably
The
put
red,
it. I probably
red-
put it like here.
the red of the window, man.
Or
It's such a
here.
such a
no,
great
no.
design.
red
choice.
window
I would say
sensor.
bottom A. I would say above the below Sandcrawler, above the Radiant.
When it comes in over Tunnel Village on Jakku,
I know it's got
That
so
ship
many iconic moments
hits.
though too.
it hits.
I love this ship. I do. And I have a Lego set of this ship. That was such a
It's
hype day when I
awesome.
got it. I love
It's a
this
cool
ship so
set.
much.
I'm with you, Dimes. I think this ship's god tier, but like I understand, I need to be in control to manage the list. I accept A, because I love it in Last Jedi too. The way it's hovering
yeah.
above the
I'm
formation
sorry,
of
this is
yeah.
below
walkers.
Sandcrawler to me, but
I know, but
Levi?
Brent, this I think it's as long as it's in A.
Where?
I would
want
put it.
below Sandcrawler.
I would put it above Sandcrawler. I would put it like right there personally. Well,
I put it here. This is where I put it.
yeah, I don't like hate that. I'd probably put honestly the ATT a little bit higher, but like I don't
yeah,
care.
I would.
I'm fine with that. I'm putting
Well, Brent, this list is kind of bunked though. It's missing a lot of ships, and
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
super bunk list. Like
we could do another one down the road. A better one.
in 3 years,
In 3 years.
2025.
when the Avengers comes out.
Avengers comes out. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
hey,
oh,
hey,
oh,
Venator is
all
an
the
S.
nerds inside joke.
Venator. So we're all saying Venator is S,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
I
Okay,
love the
okay.
Venator.
Whew, thank God.
Above Star Destroyer.
Yeah, above Star Destroyer.
I put it here.
Yeah, that's, yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Goated ship. I don't think we need to say much.
Next
Yeah,
to
the
it,
hangar,
so
all
iconic.
of it.
Literally just like a jet, just like a jet.
It's
in
Space
space.
Top A.
But I think overrated.
I'd say mid A.
Yeah,
I'd
I would
say
say
mid A.
mid-A.
I think it's overrated. I put A-wing above it. You know.
Okay, I would.
Yeah, I would put A-wing above it too.
I have hesitance about that, but I could settle for it.
I'd say between ATT.
I'd have to put it here though.
In an A-wing.
Yeah, I accept it. That's good.
Okay, fine.
Hey, guys, get ready
Wait,
for this
sorry,
one,
where did
guys.
that just? Yeah, that's good.
Our
Oh,
first,
I don't know.
our first F, the land
No,
speeder. I don't like it.
no,
I don't like it. I think it's dumb.
No.
Come
I don't
on,
know,
man.
Jeff.
It's like it's just like
This is
car.
a sick
It's a
Come on.
car.
I think it's all right. It's just a
It's a
car.
sick
Yeah, I don't know.
car.
It's a car, but it's
No.
cool, and it's like I
It's
don't
not
know,
cool,
It
though.
has
It's,
a
like,
nostalgia,
small.
like New Hope.
I know this is like
You guys know
Tatooine.
how I feel about New Hope overall. Such a criminally underrated Star Wars movie.
This is
In my-
Tatooine for me.
in my
So
top
I just
4.
like this defines a planet for me. So
D.
wow, I can't believe you're saying F. Holy shiitake mushrooms.
This is like on par with the you know.
I can say just like a
FT3.
D.
I could say this is like here for me.
No. I'm
No?
thinking like more bottom B. We have to account for Levi's F.
Oh, sorry. You know what? Here.
I mean,
No,
if
that
I'm
needs to
being
be
realistic,
bottom B. If we're accounting in for Levi's F.
It's like realistically, it's a D.
Well, in
Like,
my
I was
head,
being-
it's top of it's bottom A.
I know it's
No, not even.
But this whole list, we've been fair in averaging.
No. Actually, I gotta think where I even put this.
Okay.
This is
by the Tantive 3 for me.
this is here for me. I think.
Okay,
You just
and
say it. I'm having a hard time seeing where you're putting it. Just say it.
he's saying it's right below the X-wing.
You know what? See, I'm moving.
You're saying A. Levi's saying D. I'm saying B.
You're
sounds
saying
like a
B
B.
now, Levi?
No, I'm
Nope.
saying B.
You just said Levi said B.
No,
I said
Levi
D.
said A. Or D.
D, okay.
Sorry, D. Yeah.
So to me, that sounds like if it's an A, a B, and a D, that sounds like it's a B.
Yeah, low B.
B.
That's where I'd want it.
Hold on, I'd put it right above
Over
the
bongo.
Yeah, I put it right above the bongo.
Over
Okay,
Vulture
fair.
too.
Okay,
I put it here as well. This is where I put it.
all right. Well,
I loved this thing when I was younger. I still do, dude. New Hope,
All right.
such an underrated movie.
Resistance bombers.
I love the
This is
Star
our
Fortress.
final one.
man.
This is our final one.
The MG100 Star Fortress is goated. I love this.
F.
Uh,
F.
This is kind of an F,
No
dude.
way.
F. We need an
Yeah,
F.
this might-
if
this
we
is
were
my
getting F, before we started
Out
this
of
list,
anything,
you
this
come
would
to
be
me
my
and say, what a
No.
dumb ship, dude. It's so stupid. We can
I
get
love this
into an
ship.
entire Last Jedi argument about this right now.
It's designed for bombing in atmosphere. It's not designed for bombing in space. It's an
I don't
atmospheric
care.
bomber.
Okay, but that's how we
Stupid.
saw it being used.
It's not
Okay,
what it
it's
was
still
used
cool
for.
in the movie. It's still fucking
No,
awesome.
it's not. It's
Not,
not actually.
with it.
It
It's
is.
a slow and clunky ass
has a
ship.
clip.
I don't like it.
It has a clip. It's awesome. It's like a
just-
real
I think
bomber.
it's
And
an
the
ugly
and such a
design, and
liability.
it's slow and
The
just,
ship is such a liability. If
Bro,
one fucking
we see
blastable
one
hits it, it'll
blow
blow
and
up.
It blows up like four
Yeah, it blows
other
up.
ones.
That's what I'm
No, a TIE
saying.
fighter crashes
It'll set
into
off
it.
a chain reaction, Levi. This ship
I love
sucks.
Blows.
This
It's
ship
awesome.
sucks. This goes here.
F.
No,
This is
no
an
way.
This is easy.
No
F.
This
way.
goes for here.
Look at this. Look at this. TLJ Bomber's S. Thank you.
No, it is not.
Thank you.
Dimes, for you to say this better. This is better than the U-wing. You cray.
No,
It's
you
awesome.
sucks, dude. You. Oh.
They're both good. I love the
This
Resistance
sucks,
Bomber.
dude. This ship.
Dude, we need an
freaking
F on
blows.
this list. I'm sorry, and this is the only one.
This
that
is
can
my
go
one.
there.
If I had to pick one F, this is the F.
Yeah, this would be my first pick too. Outside of this list, you say, "What's your least favorite ship in Star Wars?"
This.
This.
This?
Absolutely. It's so
Stupid
lame.
Liability, clunky and freaking slow as shit.
But
I don't like
it,
it.
it can't go in F if Levi's wants it so high. So
I
D.
know. So, where are you saying, Levi?
I literally think it's like a top A or bottom S ship for me. So
Bottom S.
No,
I love
Bro.
Wait, it's on par with the fucking Jabba sail barge. No way.
It
no
is.
way.
No way.
It
I mean,
is
just
not.
look at some
No,
of
it
the lists
is
and just be
not.
like, yeah, like TIE fighters and X-Wings. Those are cool.
look
But
at
I
our
really
S-
like the
look
at our-
Last
look at our
Jedi
S tier.
bomber ship.
the
Look
Star
at the
Fortress,
S tier
dude.
right now. Ain't no
It's
way. Look at
designed-
the S tier right now.
It's based on a real. I know I can't.
I don't
win,
care
but,
what it's based on. It's stupid in
All right,
space.
2 Fs versus an A.
I
That's
don't
like
care.
a D
That's
or
part of the
C.
scene. They have.
That's here.
I don't.
All
like
right,
it.
well here we go.
It is
do you
it
wanna
is
do
one of
our
the
final
few
picks?
Star Wars ships that we have seen the entirety of the inside of. It's so cool. The camera goes
Because
through
it's
all of it.
Not
We've
cool.
been-
It's a slow, clunky liability. That's what it is.
Yeah, thank you, Johnny.
It so is.
Me,
It
me and Johnny
sucks.
talking about the Ewing. Me and Johnny talking about
There's
how
just
much
a
we
Star Wars-
hate the
Star Wars
Last
ships.
Jedi for this.
Star Wars ships don't fucking make sense, dude. The Solar
No,
Sailor
no,
has a
no,
sail
no,
in space.
No. The sailor,
Like-
the Solar Sailor makes more sense and is cooler than the stupid Resistance bomber. Respectfully. Thank you.
I passionately disagree with this take.
Okay, well maybe this can be your. Are we gonna do our picks? Our
Yeah,
final picks
okay.
again?
So I say we let that be in top D, and then now we move into our moves.
All right. We can go in order. So Levi, you can go first. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Let me think. What is it? I think I really hate about
How
this
you,
one.
you can just move one thing up or down.
Yeah, one thing wherever.
Here.
You can bring it down too if you want. If you hate something so much.
Hey, I'm gonna move the land speeder to F.
Oh my god!
Wait,
What
you
a
can't do
bad
that.
take.
This is retribution.
No, it can only go to C. You can only be up or down 1.
I know he's right. Yeah. Like if we're gonna be
Did we
reasonable.
say that?
I mean,
Yes,
we don't actually
that's
say
how
that,
it works.
but
yeah,
yeah, we
no.
got to be reasonable about
You
it.
can only be 1 level.
Well,
That's
I'm taking the same rules as our movies.
No,
and
that's a
shows
fair
list.
rule. One up or 1 down.
I know,
'Cause
but-
we put it there as an average of what we all
Ah,
want.
I guess, but it's more
I don't
fun
like
this
I don't
way.
like this land speeder.
I think this is funny, so I would accept this.
Okay, fine, whatever. You can.
What's
put it
our rule?
wherever
What's
you
our
want.
rule? We gotta decide. I think moving it wherever. That's right.
Fine, whatever you want.
You got 1 move. Yeah, I moved to F.
You get 1 move. That's what a shitty take though. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a horrible.
It's spiteful. It's a spiteful take. It's a spiteful take. There's no like I like it more than F, but this is out of spite. I don't like that ship.
Spite takes are fine.
I
know what exactly.
I think if it was a spite take, you would have moved the Last Jedi bomber.
That's what I thought you would have done. It was top
Like
of S.
you really hate the land speeder that much.
I
That's
dislike
insane, dude.
the
It's
land
so
speeder
cool.
more than
Dude,
I love
literally-
the Last Jedi bomber.
Literally, this shot in the movie, in the movie's like dun 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 dun, dun. And it's like drive. It's so sick. So
All right,
sick.
whatever.
Anyways,
okay.
Think about the
Bad
special
take.
edition. Think about the weird ass CGI, goofy looking speeder like going through Mos Eisley as it's like and R2 like CGI R2. is,
Literally,
like,
this
rocking on the
shot
back.
is the
I
best
hate it.
land speeder shot. The one that's in this picture right now. Go
Make
ahead.
your choice. Make your choice.
Gibbs, go ahead.
No, we're doing it
No.
by order, right?
Yeah, you just moved me.
Yeah, you're
Why'd you do
next.
this?
I don't know how to do
I know.
this.
Do not. Okay, was this a strategic move to move down?
It's
when
not.
I'm
I have to look. I'm still looking.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna put this
What is it? What?
Jedi Starfighter.
Up to.
Here. Here.
Okay.
It's just a triangle. Like, there's not even like.
It's Clone Wars for me. This is Star Wars for me. This
I'm
shit is
sorry,
Star Wars.
but
It's
like
not
the
in
land
Clone Wars
speeder,
that
the
much.
land speeder is way more interesting.
I wish I
than
brought it.
the
I literally bought at Celebration Anakin's from the Clone Wars, the toy.
Yeah, no,
I should've
I'm not
brought
with
it
you
to
there,
school.
Ben. It's 100% in Clone Wars a lot, but it's not that interesting.
That is the ship I would play with. That is the Star Wars
Okay,
ship I would
whatever.
play with.
Okay,
With the
good
Lego
for you.
set and
Let Ben
action
do
figure.
let Ben do his take. But I have to
Now.
leave. Let Ben do. I'm
So
gonna
the,
leave
now
and
the
cry.
question is, do I do something positive and move a ship up that I love up to S, or no? Let's bring that U-wing down to F.
Oh my.
No!
Yep.
Oh my
No, we
God,
enabled
you're
it.
the
We
worst,
enabled
bro.
it. We enabled it. Like
I know, you're right, you're right.
below the speeder too.
Oh my. Okay, wait. That's another spite move. This has to be a spite move.
No, because I said I
no,
would
he
want
actually
that
hates
down
it. He
in
said it was
C or
D.
D.
No! How can you hate the ship, dude?
Bro, I don't hate it, but like to put it
Oh
above
my
some
God.
of
The U-Wing is an S tier ship.
it's just
It
simply
is! It
not.
is!
It is
It
I
simply
think the
Oh my
MG.
God, I
I think the
can't.
MG100 Star Fortress SF-17 is a S tier ship.
okay.
This is insane. Well,
I wanted
guys,
to move up the Royal Star.
The
Cruiser
fact
up
that
there.
things go bad is a part of the plot. It's
It's a stupid, slow, and clunky liability, Levi.
it's
Is that
designed
what
for
you're
bombing fortresses
Dude,
in atmosphere.
It's so
with
stupid.
this super like bunk tier list and just like what we ended up with, like that is hilarious.
It's not
actually,
stupid. It is
looking
a
at this.
high payload. That's how bombers
It's a
are in
bad
real life.
tier list.
This is
Bro,
it's like a World
it is
War
a
II
bad
bomber.
ship. It is
I
a
love
bad
it.
ship. Don't agree. It's slow, clunky liability. That's what it is.
Should we let Dimes
But
and
look what it did
Brent
with
have a
look
move?
what one of them did. Look at the payload it delivered with
You want
one.
them to? Yeah, I mean, you know, I'll give it. Since they've been in shot, they've been in chat. and
Let's
they've been
give
here the
Brent
whole
and
time.
Dimes
I'll
one
let them.
free
I'll let
move
them.
here.
I'll let them take a move. I'll let
Yeah,
them take a move.
You
So
guys
Brent and Dimes, message your
It's absurd.
Oh no, dude, what's happening?
someone out Kylo Shuttle and that. Well, okay, I'll wait till they.
I'm pretty sure the Last Jedi bomber is going up to like S now. Maybe that was a bad move.
Don't say
Oh.
say
Bomber top S. There it is.
No.
Oh
Bomber top
my
of
god,
S.
bro.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm
Dude,
talking
this like
I don't
about.
even
list
know-
does
where do we
not
even put
reflect
it?
my views.
Oh,
at
here?
all.
Except
Top
not
of
even
S, dude.
close. Like
Bo-
Republic Gunship,
Bomber-
great ship,
Bomber
not my
new
favorite
tier
ship in
above
Star Wars
S.
at all. That's
He says bomber new tier above S. I love that.
Okay. Man, these are all just spite moves.
Brent says TIE bomber up just below to the sail barge. That's a real answer. Thank you, Brent, for the very real answer.
Thanks.
Is that Brent's move?
Yeah, TIE bomber. He's very specific. The TIE bomber up to just below the sail barge.
Okay.
Below.
So another spite me.
Just below the sail barge.
I should have put this here, but I
hold on. Just below the sail barge is what he said.
This is the most
TIE bomber.
Oh, below sail barge. Sorry.
Entire life, dude. I love it.
Nice. Yeah, a couple of whack takes in here, but this is our list, everybody.
The top. There's no way the top is the resistance bomber and the bottom is the U-wing.
No. Oh my god, dude! It should be the other way around. Oh
no,
my
it
god!
Shouldn't.
Oh my god, dude! I cannot believe this.
Okay.
I cannot believe this. Oh, wow.
That is.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
No, that's sealed. It's the spin. The
It
spin
was
is
a
in.
long one. We've been going for almost 2 hours.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay.
I'm gonna go cry.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff I'm unhappy with here. So.
This yeah.
This is our list, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, everybody, for being
I
here.
had fun. I had fun making it.
This was fun. This was
She-Hulk.
a fun.
Hopefully,
She-Hulk
She-Hulk
tonight.
Daredevil tonight.
We'll
We're
be
reacting
doing
video
a
tomorrow.
reaction video. So this is I'm not
Johnny's
gonna
gonna be going crazy when Daredevil shows up. So
this is apparently, from what I hear, is gonna be the Daredevil episode. So
it would be
shout out.
unfortunate if it wasn't and we stayed up.
It was, but anyway, so thank you everybody for being here, and we will see you guys soon.
Bye.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Bye.